Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Rewind that. I'm your girl, Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Hopefully you guys can hear me good because I can't hear myself that good. Maybe I gotta turn it up. So anyway, guys, we are going to be discussing the series finale. This is of Raising Kanan, right? So this is basically the regular schedule where, well, actually, no, it's not the regular schedule, the regular format from Sunday nights, right? So when we talk about the least favorite moments, scratching my head moments, and things of that nature, right? I'm supposed to be having a panel. So what will happen is if folks happen not to show up, which I don't think that will happen, but I will say my piece for any little extra stuff that I have prepared tonight, and I'll let you guys say whatever, but then I'm out, right? Because there's no need for me to talk about I don't have that much more to say. I have something interesting that I was thinking about that I'd like to share with you guys as far as Rock's fate and how everything just came full circle. And if you look at the thumbnail, it says the Orion Effect, right? So I know if you guys know from the last episode, the last live that I did discussing this episode, I talked about the first episode ever, right, of Raising Kanan, and how when Rock was bringing Kanan into the game reluctantly, she was basically, she took him out to the beach, and then she talked about this, Orion. I guess it was some type of, you guys can, explain it. I guess it's some type of star or, whatever. I don't really know, but it's up in the sky. So she was pointing to like a rectangle type of like a bunch of stars, constellation or whatever the heck. I don't know. I'm not freaking into astrology and all that. But she was basically showing him, and she was like, that's Orion, right? So I want to talk about that. I feel like there's something powerful in that scene. I talked about it on last Friday or Saturday, the Midnight Live, and I just want to touch on it a little more right now, right? Because it just interests me. I told you guys that, storytelling is like one of my favorite things in life. So when I see stuff making sense and tying a finale that ties back into something that went on in the beginning, I just think it's beautiful, right? Chef's kiss, okay? So here is, this is where they reconcile, right? And this is also the scene that actually seals Rock's fate, okay? So in season 1, right, I think I have, let me just pull it up really quickly because I think I do have that scene also. Hold on, guys. So in season 1 right here, right, this is where Rock is telling Kanan about the Orion situation, right? So she tells him that the Thomas family was Orion, okay? And actually, because I'm going to make that correction, she didn't say the Thomases are Orions. She said, that's us, Kanan, Orion, right? She was like, that's Orion the hunter. That's us, Kanan, Orion, always the hunter, never the hunted, right? But for me, I feel like what she didn't account for was that, there was a possibility that one day she would be hunted by someone that she didn't think would come for her, right? She didn't understand that by saying we're the hunters, right? And when you say that's us, her problem is she's always thinking about her and Kanan. Even though I have defended her in the past and I said, she loves her brothers, she loves her family, this and that and the third, and she protected them with certain things, especially when it came to Howard and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, like, it was really her and Kanan. Like, that was her main focus, right? So because I feel like if she would have in this moment said, that's us, the Thomases, we're the hunters, not the hunted, she probably wouldn't have, slept on, even though I don't know. Maybe she wouldn't have slept on the fact that all the Thomases are hunters, right? Because it might, like I said, it feels like she's just saying it's just me and you, Kanan. We're we're the hunters right here. But throughout the series, we see that, Rock, she's building all these defenses and she's getting rid of the ops, right? Get them before they get me. Right? That's how we survive. We the hunters, okay? But she wasn't prepared for someone that she regarded as one of us, quote unquote, right? One of us the hunters to be the cause of her demise, eventually becoming the hunted. That's what she became. She became the hunted. So, and then in this scene right here, she tells him that the bullet that he shoots in the air is going to be chasing him for years. And it's like, that's so funny because that's basically what happened. Am I in it? Gosh, hold on. Guys, did y'all hear me this whole time? Because I was going off. Oh my gosh, I didn't even add myself. I'm so annoyed. I'm going crazy up in here just talking and talking, child. That is a shame. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me freaking start over. Oh my gosh. So did y'all hear me the whole time? I was literally talking. Like I was talking about Orion. Did y'all hear all of that? Because that's crazy. Because I'm like, I'll have to start all that all over again. Oh, you heard it all? Okay. Because I'm like, where was I? I didn't see myself. I'm going crazy over here. Okay. So, she was saying to him in this scene, it's chasing for years. This bullet is going to be chasing you for years. And it happened eventually, right, for him, right? And when you think about it, it took him up until maybe 40 years old or so. I'm sure you guys know the age that he died, and it's probably the same for her, right? Close to 40 years old, right? When she finally met her demise, okay? So I just thought that was interesting, and I wanted to bring that up because I like how there are certain things that went on in this episode, the final episode, not even this one, that ties back to the very beginning of this story. The fact that she allowed him into the game was also a part of her own demise, even though we know that she tried, you know what I'm saying? She tried. This is where they're having the discussion of her, I'm sorry, this is pretty girl, having the discussion of, him throwing that test and everything that he was taking and stuff like that. And so another thing that I realized when I was looking at the episodes, right, I was seeing that the titles of the episodes for season 1, I feel like every last title could correlate with what was going on in season 5, right? So we had the first one, which was Back in the Day, right? That's the episode. The first episode is called Back in the Day for season 1, okay? And so we saw that what the heck? Okay, hold on. Okay, let me bring Pretty Girl. You ready? All right. Hey, Boom.
Hey, you guys. Hey, Miss K. Sorry for the delay.
No problem.
I am good. Oh, you looking cute.
Thank you.
Got the UV wrap.
Yes. So I was talking about right now I'm talking about the title of all of the episodes for season 1.
Oh, okay.
And I like how I feel like they all correlate. All of the titles of the episode, they all correlate with what was going on in the final season.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
So I haven't made all my connections really yet. So I want you to help me because I looked at everything and I said, I think I could. Yeah. So for Back in the Day, that's the episode 1 for season 1.
Mm-hmm.
And we are still doing our regular format, guys, of course, but we, if you follow the Sunday format, we talk about what's on the thumbnail. So what's on the thumbnail is the Orion Effect, and I already talked about that, about, how she said that we are Orion, we're the hunters, never the hunted. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't think she took into account that, the hunter was going to come from within, one of us is going to hunt the other one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as long as she's building up all these defenses against the ops, she's not really paying attention to folks that is close in her circle, including her own son, and daggone sure not her niece.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay, so now, Back in the Day, that's episode number 1, and I want to just talk really quickly, and you can add if you have something that comes to mind. that Marvin was, that was the scene, I think that was the episode where Marvin died, I'm not sure. But yeah, because he was telling everybody his you know, he was giving his peace of mind, child. I mean, a piece of his mind. I said peace of mind. And he was saying that, you know, back in the day, we had it on lock. People saw us coming, they moved out the way. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of showing like, yeah, this was back in the day, back then, and this is, you know, we're introduced to Rock being on top, and then we go to last season and she's just falling, right? So I would put that little correlation in together as cute, right? And then we have reaping and sowing. I don't think we need to even say nothing.
No,
okay,
self-explanatory.
Yes, self-explanatory. And then we have episode 3, stick and move. So I feel like the one person that understood the assignment with this was Unique, right? Stick and move. Like, gotta do what we gotta do. And even though that's not really what stick and move is about, but it's like, I did what I could, and I got to get the heck up out of here for somebody jack me. You know, like, I did my dirt, but now it's like, okay. Yeah. So is there anything that comes to mind when you think about stick and move? Anything else? Because I'm going off the dome really quickly as fast as I can.
Yeah, that's the best example I could think of right now when it comes to sticking and moving.
Yeah. And then we have episode number 4, Don't Sleep. Oh, girl, child. I think this is all for Rock.
Yeah.
All for Rock.
Yeah. Or I could be reaching, but I could say it's for Kanan, because after the Uncle Marvin situation, Don't Sleep is probably a recommendation because he's probably experiencing those nightmares.
Oh, I like that one. Yes, don't sleep, child. For Rock with the don't sleep business is like, she was on guard for everybody, like I said, with the whole Orion thing. She's on guard for everybody, but nobody's on guard for these daggone kids. Every time we turn around, oh, Kanan, he don't know what he's doing. He's just a kid. Meanwhile, he was about to delete you behind. You know, this kid has been causing a lot of problems, honey. And you ain't never thought, not one time, until he literally came to take you out. So it's funny that in this scene, she tells him that she didn't want to meet with him at his house because, see, now she's on guard. Oh, I need witnesses. You know what I'm saying? But then, once again, that irony was that she goes home, and I already said this in my other live, that she goes home and she gets M'd and there are no witnesses, right? In her very own house, right? And so we're going to talk about that a little later too, because that's a part of one of my moments. So that's Don't Sleep. We got Choose Your Battles. That was episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Choose Your Battles. So for me, Marvin, this goes back to when Marvin is telling her, yo, you trying to fight? Are you trying to make a war with everybody? You know what I mean? Like, girl, it's not, whatever it takes to win, or however many wars we're going to take to win. Like, no. Choose your battles.
Yeah.
Anything that you want to add to that?
Yeah, and I feel like that's for Rock and Kanan too. Like, in terms of Rock, she has 2 battles. She has, and I don't even know it's a battle because she just be pushing forward and not really dealing with her ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just holding everything in, and it's like she has a battle internally and externally. Like, she has this battle that she keeps creating regarding this drug game, but she really need to be choosing the battle within and getting that peace and just dealing with what she got on the inside that she's not dealing with. So I feel like, you know, she's choosing the wrong battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's definitely, at this point, the drug game is a choice. Like, you literally pretty much are free, for lack of a better word. Nobody wants to work with you. You're not really in debt. Like, you don't have to deal with that battle. Work what you got going on within. And also, I feel like with Kanan choosing his battles, he already has an internal battle when it comes to the Uncle Marvin thing. So it's like he's choosing, you know, to not create another battle with putting down his mom's or being responsible for it.
Yeah. Wait, say that last part again.
So I was saying, you know, Kanan, he already chose a battle with Marvin. I feel like he's choosing not to have a battle when it comes to, him, because he already said he has so much going on in on
Yes.
him already.
Yes.
Like, he don't want to add Rock to that list. So I feel like, he's chosen his battle. Like, you know what, I'm going to back down when it comes to this Rock thing.
Right.
I don't want this on me because I'm already dealing with Marvin and whatever else I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he kind of made a choice there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's funny that he had to lose his uncle in order to see it. And it's not just you lost your uncle, you deleted him.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it just showed that he wasn't as prepared as he thought he was.
No.
Even that, taking out his own mom, he's like, taking out his uncle, I feel, was like the closest thing that he was going to feel to, what it would be like to take out your mom.
Yeah.
Like, I'm over here really thinking that I can do this, but I really
No.
couldn't. I did it, but I really shouldn't have.
Yeah.
It was really, you can tell it was bothering him a lot. I was even talking, saying in my live that his demeanor was even, like, it was so even keel. Like, he just was so calm throughout, but it was just showing that he was weighty, just so weighty. And it makes you feel bad for him because at the end of the day, when you think about it, he's a kid.
Yeah.
You don't want a child to be going through that, So it, like, when you sit and you think about it, you hate Kanan, but it's like, dang, this is a little boy. Like, I don't care. He's 17, 18. He's a child,
Yeah.
And it's sad. It's a sad story.
Tragic.
Tragic.
Tragedy.
Oh my God, like tragic.
Yeah.
Whew. So choose your battles. We have the next episode is Level Up. So we saw that Kanan was doing that a lot.
Yeah.
In this season, in season 5. And then we had the next episode is Stay in Your Lane. That's episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm sorry, I didn't put the numbers. 7. Stay in your lane. Okay, I know how to drive. I remember Judge Lynn telling people that. Stay in your lane. So who can this go for? There's a few people, I think, but I can't.
Yeah, if we're talking about the whole show, and that's what I think of
from episode. So I was just trying to correlate, and you can. I'm sorry, but I was
yeah. And I know what you're doing, but I'm saying, well, my mindset when it comes to staying in lane is the thread of what's been going on the whole show. When Rock got in bed with the mob, that was the beginning of the end. You know what I'm saying? Not saying she shouldn't have tried to expand, but I feel like she should have stayed in her own lane and not been in bed with them. Because that, was a good bit of the demise, and caused a lot of havoc.
Yes, no, that's true. Staying in your lane. Yeah, you can even say a little bit of that Garcia, trying to be a dirty cop. And help him out, and even with Juke trying to be a little gangster, even though she gonna be one, but as she is now. But I'm saying, according to the end of the episode. But at the time, before her dad died, she was like, I don't even know what I was doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. And Marvin, well, you know what? We could say Marvin too, because he should have, when you dropped that little girl off, you should have kept it moving. And I think you had said that too.
Yeah. And I think about Famous too, even though that's not this season, but him, picking up the blicky and trying to be something he's not, that got him in trouble.
Exactly. So and then we have episode number 8, The Cost of Business. That's a lot. That's just anything. Yeah. All the stuff we talk about season 5.
The
whole show.
Very costly.
Lulu freaking getting deleted because Rock done let her son in the game from the first episode, and then now he mad because he ain't getting his way, and then he comes to try to take out his mom. Lulu shows up and tries to stop the guy from freaking shooting his nephew and gets a bullet. Like, it's just it's all a part of the game.
Yeah. It's expensive.
Oh my God. And then we have Loyal to the End. Of course, the first person I think about is Marvin, right? Absolutely. But I can say Rock as well.
Yeah.
Right? Because when it comes to Kanan.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, you try to delete me and it doesn't matter. I want my son. I'm not taking no deal until you let me. Like, that's my baby.
Yeah.
And you can't be mad at her for that. You know, I want to be, but you can't.
Yeah.
Only somebody that I'm not even going to say that's not a mother. I'm going to say somebody that hasn't cared for a child
Yeah.
can say otherwise.
Yeah.
You don't know how it feels to care for a child and love a child, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, you put your life before theirs, then
Yeah.
you're not going to see where she's coming from.
Yeah.
But I see it.
Mm.
And you know, it's hard. Loyal to the end. And juke. I don't give a daggone who you are. You talking my daddy? It's up.
Yeah.
I'm about to take out my cousin. Oh, never mind, you hugging. I'm about to take out his mama.
Y'all being all sentimental and whatever.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Right. Okay, y'all get along now. Okay.
Okay. My
Right.
daddy just died. Y'all want to
Right.
reconcile?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Timing's perfect. Nobody came to
Perfect.
check on me. Okay.
Yes. Right.
My phone didn't ring. My pager ain't go off. But okay.
Right.
Y'all hating each other for months now, but I'm here. Okay.
Right. You over here, he done deleted my daddy. You over here hugging him? Oh. Okay. I see how it is. That's crazy. That's upsetting.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
No, yeah.
That's upsetting. Because she didn't this is where I feel robbed a little bit when it comes to this show. It not the show, but the finale.
Mm-hmm.
You take out Marvin, like one of the, if not the most beloved character, one of the most, and you don't have like a real funeral for him. Granted, he was in the coffin, whatever, but you didn't have a funeral, a eulogy. Like, we didn't get nothing, and we hardly got any real emotion from Rock. She just sitting on the couch, you know, looking like she was crying and everything like that. But I just wanted a little more.
Yeah.
I wanted a little more. And I wanted that letter to be read. I was kind of pissed off about that. I could have sworn they was going to read that letter, child. They didn't. And so my point that I was making with this scene and just in general, like, she's talking to him, but it's like her mindset is still like, I got to continue to get that work. I got to continue to, you know, do what I gotta do. Life goes on, business goes on, and you know, all this stuff after she decides that she's not gonna be a snitch. And it's just like, are you serious? Like, there's no, like, what I'm just, girl.
Her name is now Rihanna. Work. Work. That's all she worried about, that work.
Yes. And I'm like, what is happening?
Ain't that much work in the world, Rock. God.
Yeah, like, I mean, you and Marvin have been spending a lot of time together. And that, not just that, but that is your big brother, your number one protector. And you ain't got no kind of miserableness about you right now?
Yeah, I was disappointed. Definitely disappointed.
Oh my gosh. Jeez. So the last one, paid in full. And that's exactly what the heck happened. The bullet that she was telling Kanan, once you shoot that bullet out, it's gonna chase you forever. It finally came back to her. Full circle, paid in full. The Orion Effect, you know? So she want to talk about Orion. It is what it is, baby. It is what it is. So, do you want to say anything about paid in full?
No, I agree. I just hate the fact that she had to make the payment. I hate that.
She had to make the payment. I mean, you know.
I just hate who she had to write the check out to. I really.
Yeah, I mean, that was her investment.
Yeah.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
And she said she gonna die for this flag. Anybody could come get it, including you. But you forgot about your niece. I was looking at somebody said something. I don't know on whose channel it was, but they was talking about how um that scene where Juke was telling her that she's always watching. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
it was on Detroit's channel, and Inga brought it up or whatever. Shout out to Inga, shout out to Detroit. And I think Inga was saying, or maybe it was Lay's, one of those guys was saying or bringing up that scene.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that that's so funny because it's like, wow, this is ties into that as well. Like I'm always watching you, but you're not watching me, right? You're not paying attention to me. You so worried about Kanan. You so worried about Kanan. Yeah, to the point where I was able to get the drop on your behind.
And I completely agree. And that's why I be back and forth with this finale because it's like, from Rock's point of view, should have had to. Not saying she shouldn't have paid attention, more
Facts.
attention to Juke, but it's
Right.
like one Juke kind of severed the relationship, right? Um, and I went in depth in my live how Rock kind of assumed the motherly role, even though she wasn't. She didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? Just the role she stepped into, and she didn't provide what Kanan and Juke needed. But that's also one of those things as a parent and as a child, you also learn, you know, parents are sometimes only given what they have. You know what I'm saying? They don't have all the tools. Not saying they can't break generational curses and be better, but I just, from Rock's standpoint, is like, I see why she's lost. Like, where is this coming from?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. 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 But it's just that's the irony of it, right?
Yeah.
Because why am I checking for Juke? You
Yeah.
know, because but the thing is, one of them didn't have anything to do with the other, right? Like Juke's thing. Let me bring in. Hold on a second.
Mhm.
Hey, Detroit.
What's popping? How y'all doing? I'm listening. I'm just
Okay,
listening.
so let me finish what I was saying. Right. So one thing didn't have to do with the other, right? Meaning, when Juke was saying it, and I'm bringing this up to Detroit because I just mentioned you. I think I heard this when I was watching a live of yours. I don't know if it was
Mm-hmm.
Lays and Inga and somebody. I could be wrong, but somebody brought up what Juke was telling Rock in like the last season where she was like, "You don't pay attention to me, you know, but I watch you. You're not watching me, but I'm watching you, right?" And so, and I don't know if that was on your live or someone else's. I'm sorry if I'm getting it mixed up, but
Okay.
so the point is that in that scene, Rock was Juke was basically saying it in more of a feeling neglected type of thing, you
Yeah.
know. But when so the irony comes in when it's like, yeah, you remember what I said. you you don't pay attention to me, and that's why it's easy for me to just roll up on you. You know, because
Mm.
you so worried about Kanan. Everything's good with Kanan, but you forgot about me, and you was literally about to leave town. You was leaving town, girl. What about me? I'm just adding that on, right? Now, granted, we did see that before she took out Pino, she tried to look for Juke. And I did say I wish I would have known what that kind of conversation would have been like. Maybe she would have been like, I'm about to leave Juke or whatever, you know, here's my number here. What I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
and not to say that she doesn't have a number, maybe it was a new one. I don't know. But I'm just saying like it's funny. It's that's the irony of it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I do hold Rock responsible for at least recent at this point in the story, like recently not being there for Juke after Marvin's death. You know, we're not seeing her reach out to console her or to be there for her. Definitely dropped the ball on that because that actually probably would have saved her life.
Right.
Because that let Juke feeling like, damn, I'm really alone. Like,
Yeah.
I'm here by myself. Like my
Yep.
aunt's still alive, my cousin's still alive, even though he's the doer. I'm gonna be around him. But you know what I'm saying? My aunt is over here
PC,
dealing with
you
some
cracking me
shit.
up right now with this. This is hilarious.
What?
That you say that Rock should be looking at the jukebox for her. Marvin didn't want nothing to do with her. He trusts her. Marvin said the only person that you can trust is Amber and Flossie. He didn't trust Rock.
No, it's not about trust, but I'm saying, and I'm not really talking about before Marvin's death. I'm specifically saying after Marvin's death is like naturally as a parental figure, because that's kind of the role she was playing, you would reach out to your niece
Yeah.
and y'all come together. Because all that ish before, that's petty. We negating all of that. Because right now we're dealing with a death, and now we not saying everything's squashed, that's unrealistic, but at least for right now, temporarily, we gotta be there for each other. Because now we both victims.
Right.
I disagree because that hug that I mean, Kanan hugging her messed everything up. She wasn't even thinking about getting rid of Rock until that hug,
Right, but that
until
was I
Kanan
think
them
that's
hug.
PG's point is that if she would have if Rock would have been reaching out and being there, like, you need anything, you know what I mean, just having that closeness when people are mourning and stuff, consoling her, all that, that would have probably saved her life, and maybe she would have still taken out Kanan instead, or maybe went after somebody else that's close to Kanan, or waited. Juke also seemed like the type that would wait.
Because at this point, she has yet to hear from Rock. It's been 1 to 2 days probably, and she has, from what the story's telling, and they have not communicated yet.
Yeah.
That's bad.
She did knock on, like you said, she did knock on that door.
But we
Yeah.
don't know. That's the thing. I pose a question. We don't know. Juke was following people all day. We don't know if Juke saw that. We don't know if she was home. She could have not been home. I don't know. But based on the story, and that's probably still was too late. Because
Yeah.
why are you not calling me within the hour?
Right. She
Or at
saw
least
that
coming
hug
over.
already.
Yeah,
Rock loved jukebox.
we
Yeah.
know this.
She even gave her the house and her will.
Oh, hold up
Yeah,
now. What?
hold
What?
on. Listen. They didn't show it. Let's
You talking?
think
Oh, you
about
talking
it.
about OG Power them being in the house? Does that
Yeah,
mean that the will?
that was Rock. That's Rock's house.
Yeah, we know. I know that. But are you
And she
saying?
wasn't. I'm just saying when she already. I think Rock had a will. I'm not being a conspiracy theorist. I'm just saying it don't make sense for her to be in that. I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't want to be
No,
no conspiracy theorist.
I know
do
where you're
it.
going. I know where you're going.
I want to
But
hear
we
it.
don't know.
Shoot.
You don't need to have a being a will to be in an abandoned
I
house.
felt like that door. I feel like her knocking at the door for Duke, basically telling her like, "Yo, I gotta go. If
Yeah.
anything happened to me, you can have my house." But
Maybe
she
that's
never
it.
got a chance to tell her that in real time because she wasn't there.
She could have left a note.
She could
She
be like,
could
Juke.
have.
When she shoots, she like, Juke, what's going on? I don't understand this. I'm leaving the house to you. What's happening?
Rock
You can have it all. You can have this bag if you want. It's just real
Yeah,
Louis.
like, what's
It's
going
real
on?
Louis.
made a big mistake. Her big mistake was to. I would have did what Unique would have did. As soon as they gave me the pass, say you got 40. I think he said you got 24 hours.
Yeah.
Man, I'm out. I'm up out of there, man.
Then that night, forget
Hour
24 hours. I'm
hour
out.
one gone.
Yes.
Right. I'm out. I'm out. I'm getting that bread and I'm out of there.
You
Out.
waited.
My bags would already been packed.
Yes, before
I
I did
would
the
have
work.
went and dealt with Pino and then left right
Yes.
after that. There's
Yes.
nothing else. I'm out of here at
Exactly.
night.
Exactly, and that's the best time. I'm a Harlem Nights it, trunk full of money, leaving.
Mhm.
I'm out of here.
I gotta go.
What's up, Michelle Wadler, Demarcus Vaughn, D Traverso? I see here super chat, Demarcus. Jeremiah, Stephen Harris. Thank you guys. RC in the building. Okay, let me look at this super chat real quick and then we're gonna talk to Detroit. Miss K, how you think it would have been if Rock left Kanan with neither Joyce Thomas or Aunt Deb? It might have been better if he was down south in Virginia, right?
Yeah.
I think so. That would have been better. Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, Joyce is
I
trash.
don't know about Joyce. Yeah. Thank you, D.
DeMarcus loved her.
Who, Miss Joyce?
Yeah, he
I
loved
don't know
Joyce.
why. Demarcus is toxic though.
He like burnt toast.
Yeah, he's toxic. Rock. Thank you, D. Rock directly / indirectly caused Jukebox to hold grudges against her for something every season. Kenya, Lou, lying about Grandma, Joyce, and Kanan. Lying about Grandma and Kanan. What can you guys?
About Grandma.
Anybody know what we're speaking about here?
Lying. You want me to
I know
go,
the
PG?
I know
Go
I
ahead.
know the Ken. Okay, guys, let me say this first. I know the Kenya thing, but I don't agree with this. Someone else said this before, and it was like, "Oh, she's the reason for. Oh, this was justice for Kenya." Kenya
She not
was
think
at
about
the
Kenya.
wrong freaking place at the wrong daggone time.
Yeah.
Okay, nobody told you to show up at my house unannounced. So that's not Rock's fault. I don't know why
Yeah.
people think that, but whatever.
Oh,
The part about Lou, whatever, y'all could talk about that. I don't know.
what? What? Hold on now. I ain't trying to be no rock apologist or nothing like that, but she ain't had nothing to do with that.
But what?
So right there had nothing to do with Kenya getting smoked.
That's what I said.
No, I'm no, I know you miss. I'm talking about this
Oh,
super chat. I was thinking like, huh?
yeah, because somebody said that in the last live, and I was like, what? Or in the comments, and I'm just like, that's not true.
And even grandma, I'm like, hey, Peach, I'm like, grandma? Grandma wanted to get up out of there. She
Yeah.
begged Marvin,
She was
she begged
begging.
Louis, and she begged Rock. Rock, neither one of them wanted to do it. What
Yeah.
is he
Yeah.
talking
When it
about? I
comes,
know,
yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah. When it comes to the grandma situation, and that's what I was kind of hoping for and questioning in those seasons. Like we didn't see a lot of Juke and grandma one on one, even though it's not raising Juke. I get it, but we didn't see a lot of their interaction. So Juke feel like she was kind of distant from the grandma. She wasn't really privy to a lot of the information.
Yeah.
And in regards to Kenya, that's totally not Rock's fault. When I was breaking down the psychology of Juke, I feel like Kenya is one of the things like that's probably in her psyche. Like
Yeah.
Kenya died, probably, most likely. She probably thinking Kenya died from a bullet meant for Rock.
Mm-hmm.
But that's Juke's
Uh-uh.
psychology, you know what I'm saying, with the mourning and the grieving and all that stuff. But
Right.
still don't believe, I'm under the thought process. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Rock was not
Right.
the cause for that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Kenya was just a part of the plot to make Marvin and Jukebox get close. That's
Reconcile.
about it.
Yeah.
She was eventually about to get smoked anyway.
yeah. And she's also one of the things, part of the slow burn of Juke becoming who she is.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Marvin being
And
disrespectful.
y'all might disagree with me. I'm saying before I say it, I'm talking about the '90s. Don't think of right now. Back in the '90s and today,
Hold
I
on,
think that
CJ.
it's okay.
I just want to say thank you, and I'm going to take this off. Thank you, D.
Okay,
Appreciate it. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I think in the '90s, and a little bit in the 2000s, though, I think kids need to be kids. I love you, Brillo, but me and him have a disagreement about Cannon. He was like, "Well, Rock should have told Cannon this." No, this boy is a kid.
Right.
And you know what I mean? Like, you don't tell your kid everything, man. Like, go to school and stay out of trouble, and you grown. That's why I don't like when people say, well, Rock should have told Jukebox this at this age. He should have did no, she shouldn't have did nothing. They need to stay in the kid's place.
Mm-hmm.
Kids know too much at an early at two like at 9, 12, 15. They know too much.
Yeah.
And
So,
that's when some of the times they get in trouble when they come and having a baby at the age of 15 because they know too much.
Mm.
so when
That's
you,
just my opinion.
so when you're referring to telling Kanan things, like what are you referring to? Like what she should not be telling him?
Yeah, keep going, guys. I got to do something real quick.
what about season one when she had well, I don't want to say boyfriend, but Stephanie came up in there. He wanted to know
Oh,
why he on the computer,
oh yeah. That's
about
not.
about the drug game, and when you gonna tell me this? Like, bro, you are a kid. You don't need to know nothing.
Well, the only, and I'm not disagreeing with you, but
Okay.
I have been. I'm under the belief, and I have mentioned this on my live as well. I do feel some of the discourse between Rock and Kanan is because her lack of transparency when it comes to certain situations, like with the Tariq and Ghost thing. Like Tariq and Kanan both was asking their parents for the truth. Because at that point, when Kanan was asking for the truth, and I feel like things
Hmm.
he needed to understand, he was already in the game per se. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like part of the reason why Kanan feels life is so disposable because he's watching all these deaths occur around him and
Hmm.
he's not really understanding the psychology and the situations of why these deaths are occurring. Like, for instance, his father, he wasn't privy to necessarily why. I know Fern with Rock did him in, not the first time, but You know what I'm saying? And that's too, like, she needed to, I feel like she should explain to him, hey, I had to say DEFCON was your father because I needed to protect you from the streets. I had to put your father down because he was trying to take your uncle over, under. He was trying to take the family under. You know, like, I feel like in those situations that he's witnessing and that he's being fully affected by, I do feel like he is owed explanations. But I do understand there are certain situations as children they may not
Mm-hmm.
need to know. But I feel like if they're in the game and they're experiencing certain situations, yes, you need to sit them down and let them know and understand why things are being done, because that's part of the reason why Kanan is what he is now, because he thinks he could just murk somebody and not really have a reason, not realizing, oh, the reason why she had to put Scrap down because she got a bad tip. His mom was also
Mm-hmm.
Christian. Scrap was lying. They did their recon, but she put him down still, but she still owned up to it. Like, if he's not
Right.
privy to all that information and still just looking at, oh, you put Scrap down, then that's going to be a problem, because he's going to think, oh, I could just put people down and not really have a rhyme or reason. So that's why I feel
Right.
like he needed to be explained certain situations, because he was already enthralled in the business and around these people.
I agree with you. Only thing I say, like, I ain't gonna get into. I just say Rock should have told him about his father why she did what she did, because she
Yes.
didn't
Yeah,
really
I
do
agree.
no wrong. And to be the only thing she did wrong with not telling Cannon, because it's either I mean, because he said that Marvin had to take the rap, and like he said, he was a loose end anyway. But I mean, that's all Rock should have said though. But I just think people blame Rock a little bit too much.
Oh
Yeah, they
yeah,
do. I
definitely.
agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Everything is hurtful, and I'm just like,
Yes.
what? And I feel like it's immaturity, and no offense to people that feel that way, but it's giving you're still a little boy, and you're stuck in. You know what I'm saying? You're a little boy stuck. I'm sorry. You're a grown man stuck. What am I trying to say, PG? Help me. I feel like I can't say it.
Now I'm trying to see for how I can
Yeah,
articulate what
how
you're
am
saying.
I
I know what you're
supposed to
saying,
say it?
but I'm trying to articulate. But he's
You're
in a grown man. He's
you're in a grown man's body. You're a little boy
yeah,
stuck in a grown
It's
man's
in
yeah,
body.
everybody.
yeah. And you're also
And
in a
it's
grown
like,
man's game.
yes. And it's like,
Hmm.
how it goes back to what Juke was telling him. Like, you swear you grown, but you still blaming your mama for your problems. And it's like, hello, did any of y'all get that?
Yeah.
Because y'all the ones that co-signed with Kanan, and everything is, oh, I hate my mother and it's my mother's fault and da 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 da. Even with Lulu, and it's like, bro, you went there to take out your mom. How is it her fault that Lulu died? Oh, she tried to cover it up and
Hmm.
da 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 da. Like, okay, and people are not gonna like this, but it just really speaks to how many sick people are out there. As far as, and when I say sick, I'm talking about you need healing from the trauma you experienced, because if you feel like this little boy has the right to feel this way, you're delusional. And I know for a fact
Right.
that there's a lot of people that they get too invested in these characters because they see themselves in the characters. And it's like, you're gonna have to learn how to separate stuff, because they get too in their feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
there's,
it's
there's
like,
a lot of grown men and
yeah,
women, but mostly men get too doggone invested in these characters.
yes,
I'm like, calm down. It's not that serious.
it's not.
Yeah.
Like, be disrespectful and everything. I'm like, are you okay?
Yeah. Hey, Miss K, they got mad at me, PG, because I said I was wrong. I don't write the show. I thought this was me, and I still don't like. I think this season was phenomenal to me. But only thing I didn't like is maybe I mean, I love Marvin. That's my favorite character, but I felt like he needed to go to jail. He didn't need to die a Canaan.
Right.
I felt like that was the easy way out for as a writer. He could have died, but you could have. I mean, like, bro, no, Mama chill. I ain't gonna say no. I just didn't like that Canaan got rid of him when it was already set in stone that Marvin did all these bad things. He should have went to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the way they were making it look, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the part
They
too.
and they did that with Rock and Marvin. Like, y'all bring up these legal situations, make us thinking it's gonna go down one way, where it actually went down a whole nother way.
Which I'm not mad at though because it wasn't predictable. I'm not
No,
mad at
yeah,
that.
yeah, I'm not mad at that, but it was giving us the opie dope,
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like they did this ending to justify what we saw in OG Power.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They had no choice though.
Yeah. Yeah. And they, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Never
it's
mind.
hard.
Yeah, because you be like, just
Because I was, we was wondering, like, hey, if Jukebot were to know, does that explain, their older selves and that dynamic?
Well, they
But I
broke that down
also,
real good.
yeah. What you
They
say?
broke that down real good. She said, I want to see you suffer. We both ain't got no parents.
right.
That junk was crazy. I'm like, dang. And she lied to him and said your mama wanted to give you a right. They ain't say
That
nothing
was
about no kid. That was hilarious,
so
man.
messed up. That was
Yeah.
mad. I said, "Dag, Juke, come on now."
She was twisted. You twisted that night.
Yeah, she sure was.
That
She like,
hard.
I'm not playing with him. Tired of you.
She got
Thank
tired of
you.
Kanan.
Yes. All right. So we do need to get into our moments. Since we are on this scene right here, we're gonna start with our favorite moments. Thank you for the super chat, D. It was Marvin's fault for the Stefano fallout, but Rock's fault for working with Mob. Lou warned both of them. Yeah. Yeah, Marvin.
Well, they got rid of
Marvin, that was him trying to be his own man. And that was another issue. Because his sister made him feel some type of way, like always talking to him weird. The crazy thing is, like I said, I watched the first episode and I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched the situation when they put down Buck 20, and he was saying something to him, Marvin, and she said, "You need to something, shut the F up while I talk to my son." And I said, "Oh." She really talked to him,
Yeah, she didn't respect Marvin.
No, she didn't. And so, unfortunately, I'm not making excuses for him, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, when that happens, especially to a man, he's going to look for ways to feel like a man.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. He definitely did. When she wasn't respecting Marvin, guess what he did? Him and Cannon got a business together.
Right.
He
And not making excuses for Rock, because that is still wrong. But I'm also thinking about that psychology of coming from my older brother, who's supposed to be the head of the family. You being in the game, you get addicted. You already know how we be treating crack kids for real. Some people,
Dang.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you got locked up, you was on that stuff. Like, I don't really respect you for real. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what she said in that scene too. She
Oh,
said,
okay.
"We
Yeah, I
already know
remember.
what happened when you was in charge." I was like, "Oh."
That's what I'm saying. You know how we
But
be
the thing
doing.
is, the thing is too, is that's why I didn't like how Rock treated him, because it was done in front of others, and so it made everybody treat him like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And the only person that didn't really treat him like that was Kanan.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah.
He didn't deserve it. Yes, he did, because he lied.
don't say that.
He did lie. All you had to do
I
was tell the
mean,
truth.
it looked bad. He lied. He was
It looked
disgruntled. He had a whole speech.
And his mama was a whole informant, a snitch.
Exactly.
So he had to get it.
So somebody said something like that, and I didn't really understand, because it was like, all right, well, what does that have to do? I don't think he knew his mother was an informant.
No, I
Did
tried
he?
to tell somebody that he didn't though.
I mean, I don't
so-
know, because Howard saw both of them in the room with in the police station. So
But he was but
But they were
Scrappy was
separate.
young though.
they
you know,
were. No, Scrap and his mom was in the room talking to one of the cops. So
Were they together?
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So and that's
But
why
they-
Howard
Yeah.
was under the impression, like, oh,
Under
it
the
was
impression.
Scrappy snitch, because he wouldn't have thought like it was his mom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they never confirmed if he knew, but I feel like you
I don't think he knew, man. He didn't know.
I don't think he knew, because they wouldn't have had Rock admit that she screwed that up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. I don't know.
He didn't
Well-
know. He didn't know.
I think she felt that she screwed it up because she got the snitch wrong. Like she
Yeah, that's what I mean.
she thought, you know what I'm saying? But she also tried her best to to do her due diligence. Like Marvin went to the cousin where Scrap said, I was hanging pictures on the wall. Marvin goes to the cousin house. That was a lie. Then I think that was when Rock gave Unique, she pretty much promoted or like gave Unique territory, and Scrap felt like, oh, it should have been me. So he had a whole meltdown, with Marvin. So it was like a bunch of unfortunate events that made the conclusion like, oh, it was Scrap.
Yeah.
But
But his mama died. Mama was doing that, and she was getting paid.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Gambling. And then she told him,
Yeah.
hey, don't be gambling. What he do? He was over there gambling. So it was like a bunch of
Right. And so it really showed, honestly, that he had a problem. The reason why he was lying is because he was gambling. That was the wrong thing that he was doing. He was, when I say the wrong thing, I'm talking about the wrong thing, like the thing that she didn't want him to do or whatever. And that's what he was hiding, And then I don't think she would have taken him out for it.
No, she would have just said you ain't you. She was gonna demote him.
I don't think she was taken out for snitching. I mean, for gambling.
No, I know. I'm saying if he would have just been like,
told her the truth.
I've been messing up. And,
definitely.
I mean? Like, but it just turned into a whole hot mess.
That's the problem. Like one lie, it turned into a web of lies.
Yeah.
And it was sad because I liked him. I thought that
he was loyal and everything.
Yeah, I felt like they could have did a little more with his character before they got him out of here.
Yeah.
They had that whole thing where it looked like he was dying in the first season, and they dumped him out at her door and all that, took his eye out and all. Yeah. I'm like, why you bring my man through all of this, and then you gonna get rid of him in the next season? Like, what are we doing?
My man had to go. Can I say one thing before you go to the next thing? Hey, to people who donate to Miss K, right? Can y'all donate whatever y'all want to donate? Make sure y'all put all the things that Kanan did in season 1 and 2 to start up a war, because he really messed up the business. So y'all want to sit there and say how much Rock did and Marvin, whoever. You do know the whole season 1.
Oh my God.
Kanan started a whole war.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all put that on the comments.
This lady was the whole cleanup woman.
That's what I mean, say, yeah. Between
She cleaned
Kanan
up
and Marvin,
Marvin
that's all
mess.
she
Yeah.
was doing, cleaning
She
up.
couldn't do
mess.
anything. She had all these great ideas, and they could not really be successful because she was so busy cleaning up.
She
That's
cleaned
why
up
when
Marvin in
she
season
smacked
2,
the
though.
freaking hell out of Kanan, and she was just talking about some mess after mess after mess. I'm like, yes, girl.
Yeah, we
Talk
tried.
to him.
He was messing. He was messing up bad, man.
Yes, and it's
And Marvin was too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He started a whole war with the Italians.
just insane.
That was Marvin's fault, man.
My favorite moment was the scene with young Marvin, baby Laverne, young Rock, Lulu, and baby Kanan. Family ties and good times, Genesis and Revelation. Okay. Thank you for the super chat. So my favorite moment was this one right here. Okay. I just loved the whole conversation, the reconciliation, and everything, even though this sealed her fate. I just loved it. And I already said my piece on it, so PG.
This moment was sad, man.
It was really sad, but this is a moment that I needed from Kanan.
Yeah.
Like I was very happy for Rock to apologize, but I needed Kanan to show some type of emotion. Like I know that he's gonna turn into a monster, but I was still trying to hold on to just a little bit. Can I just have a little bit of some freaking human side, like instead of this full-on demon? Before you go, can you let us have a little something, a little sweet Kanan we were introduced to? Like, I don't want you to die, and I want to stay close. Like, he literally failed the test because he wanted to stay close to his mom and stuff. I don't agree with that at all, and plus he did want to be in the game. He was annoying, but he just had a sweet side to him. Even when it came to Davina, like, he was sweet.
Yeah.
He was a sweetheart, and it just, went to crap.
Yeah.
Sad scene, but
this was one of my favorites. I didn't have a lot of favorites in this episode, but this was one of them when they hugged. And I the best way I could explain this conversation was like beautifully sad. Because we start off the conversation where they establish and she don't trust him, and I'm like, how ironic, you don't trust him to have a conversation with him, but you also spent your day trying to include him in the deal with the feds. So it's like you're trying to protect yourself from your son, but also trying to protect your son from the world. And it's like that's just it's wild. And then we get to reminiscing, and then we establish you love me, Kanan. And I was like, it was just a lot. It was about 10 months too short, too long. But it's what we needed. They needed to have that final conversation. But I definitely love that. And I loved also when he sat down with Pino and he was like, she just hooked up with another person. Like they do that all the time.
Yes, me too. I love that. He's like, it happens all the time. Like,
like you making a big deal out of nothing. Yeah. Like I love when people check Pino because it's not Pino, Stefano, because it's like you doing all this for what?
Yeah.
So hold on, PG. Oh my bad. Oh, PG, you said you ain't had no favorite moments in this episode.
Not a lot. Like I would have little things here and there, but it was just so sad for me. It's just hard for me to really think of like favorite. I mean, have little tidbits here and there, like funny moments. Like I love when Breeze was like, "Hello, ma'am."
"Hello, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?" I said that too.
I was like it's little things here and there, but the overall tone of the episode was so sad for me.
Yeah. It wasn't supposed to be happy. It wasn't supposed to be happy.
I didn't say it was, but it was heavy. Like I left. I ended watching this the first time. I felt heavy. Like I didn't know how to feel. I felt conflicted because I understood what Juke was coming from, psychologically. But I hated that it went down that way. Yeah, because I didn't want her to end up like Kanan, like a family member. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want like I felt better. Huh?
You know what it was? PG was invested in them characters because I remember she was mad when Lulu got knocked off.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what it was.
So you're not invested in these characters?
I'm invested in characters, but I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. I'm sad for about maybe 5 minutes, but other than that, I'm over it.
You got an ice box where your heart used to be.
I swear, I mean, I'm a true story. This scene right here, I watched it. I damn near almost shed a tear because Rock crying.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, because she that's her only son, and she thinking she probably will never see her son again, and she knows she messed up. Other than that, I don't. They ain't my family. You know what I mean? Like, so,
I get it. But it's still like, it's a show that I really love. So it's, you feel a connection on some level. Not like in a weird serial killer way. Like I ain't like, oh my God, my last name is Thomas. Like I ain't like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like you still feel a way about a show,
I feel a way about it, but when 10 minutes, I process it. Like with Marvin, I was mad for about 20 minutes. But at the end of the day, I let it go. Like it is what it is. Ain't nothing I can do about it.
No, I feel you. I wasn't like crying in my room all weekend, but
you crying in the car and stuff. No, we wasn't doing that.
But this is TV for you, man.
Because we spent hours and hours for the past 5 years, dissecting and watching and reviewing this show. So of course, it's natural that we have some sort of bond or connection with these characters.
We got bond, but it ain't gonna be no hour. I'm gonna mourn for 10 minutes, and I'm getting back in my life. I'm gonna sleep well at night.
I get it. I do the same thing, Detroit, but you ain't trying to hear it.
That's why I rock with Miss K the same way. Like it is what it is.
Okay, so yes. Yes, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yes, but I be pissed off, But like you said, oh damn, it is what it is.
Yeah,
I think that your assessment of PG is off a little bit. I
You
get
should have
what
saw
you
her live
I
though.
get
She
what
was
you
mad.
mean. She's upset, but it's not like she's because we talk all the time. It's not like she's over like, oh my gosh, Miss
Yeah,
Kale. You know what I mean? When she's coming on a live, so she has to do it for the live. You know.
yeah.
Gotcha. I know,
It's
Pete.
like my
I
therapy. I
understand.
get it out. Then
Yeah,
I
and
already
then we
know you
move
got
on.
trolling you. I know
yeah,
these features be trolling. It is what it is, man.
I
But
ain't trolling. Like my feelings are real. But this is the time. This is like I paid my 125 an hour for my therapist. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? This is I'm on the couch right now. I'm getting it
Yes.
out. And
Yeah.
then when I leave the office, I'm gonna go ahead and do something else. Like it's
Right.
you know what I'm
I, I'm gonna be honest with you though. I honestly agree with y'all. Like, this episode was dark, super dark. I ain't seen nothing on T. Even with Snowfall, the last episode of Snowfall, it was sad to see Franklin go out like
Oh, it was
that.
bad.
It was
Yeah.
really bad. But I'm gonna be, maybe y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I could be reaching. Maybe I gotta go back and watch it again. But I felt like this Raising Kanan shit was way more darker than Snowfall.
Yeah.
Like it was. I was like, dang.
Yeah,
Because it's
because on here they be deleting family members and stuff.
like the whole family.
Like, what are
The
we
only
doing?
person that didn't die violently was the mother, Joyce.
Yeah.
Like
feel
that's
like-
dark.
I feel like I'm trying to think. Do I feel like Snowfall, like the final season, was sadder than this one? I think it was only because
was.
you just looking sadder.
It
Like when
was.
you look at the way. Oh, okay. When you look at what's his name, Franklin, and all the stuff he was going. Like this dude was having withdrawal for money. He was yelling at his mother. Like he was doing crazy. Like this guy was losing it.
Yeah, he went
And
out.
you know, this guy was just, I really liked him a lot. And just to see him go down like that, it was like, this is freaking devastating.
Jerome up there losing his
Jerome.
mind. He
Oh
going
my
crazy.
Because
It
we
was
see
bad.
the beginning. We saw what Franklin could have been. We saw
Yeah.
where Rock, she was already in the game. Like she was already
Yes.
doing what she doing. She just got a little, got a little worse, in terms of that. But Franklin, we went from one spectrum to another. So it's like
Yes.
the evolution is a little different. The experience of watching it is different.
Right.
They
So it
both was
wasn't-
dark
So
though.
yeah, so Raising Kanan was darker, but Snowfall was sadder.
Yeah, it took us on a journey, more of a
It
journey.
really
I feel.
was. It was.
They
hard
both
to-
was great storytellers at the end
Yeah.
of the day though.
Yeah. Oh,
You know
so
what I mean?
speaking of storytelling, so that's where you see my emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it comes to the way a story is told, if the story is not told a certain way, I will be pissed. That's the stuff that I be getting mad at. So you can think like it's not about the character that I'm invested. It's about the way something went. Like I be so passionately pissed off with certain things, and I'm like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" Because that's my thing, right? I like writing and all that, and I'm also intrigued by other people's stories. So when I'm invested in a story, this is my time and everything. That's why I stopped doing theories, because shows started to do other stuff, and it was just like, I'm not doing theories anymore because
You know why I stopped doing theories? Because these people online on YouTube, I enjoy Raising Kanan so much because I wasn't doing no prediction, no theories or whatever, and I enjoyed it because sometimes you get tiresome with these stupid theories.
Yeah.
People cussing you out, calling you all type of names. I ain't got time for that, man. I want to
Yeah.
enjoy this TV show, the last season. I'm not about to. So the prediction, I'm done making predictions.
yeah, I don't do that anymore. Like I stopped the theories and the predictions. But I was really trying to I was really into the theories, but it was like when I put all this, because I go back. Like when I do a theory, I go back to other shows, various shows. I mean, other episodes, this and that. Like I try to tie it into other stuff that doesn't have nothing to do with the story, like freaking Greek mythology. Like I try to really get into it, and it's like I'm doing all of this freaking work, and meanwhile, y'all was telling a story for what? Why did you bring this up if this is not even going to be used in the story? And I'm over here making theories about this. Like it was
And
just
then-
pointless stuff, and I started to see that trend happening with certain shows, and I said, you know what, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this, and that's the stuff that pisses me off.
And then people, other channel holders, feeling those theories as if they were
Exactly.
their own. That's another caveat to it. So
Exactly. Exactly. Go ahead and figure it out yourself, pal. That's I ain't gonna help you. Ain't gonna get no help from Miss K.
Yeah.
All right. So, what was your favorite scene, Detroit?
Dang man, probably Jukebox and Kanan Dialogue. That joint was that was another one too. They was both in their acting bag. Everybody they
Turn
was
that
in their
off.
acting bag.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
They was in their acting bag. Nobody lacked. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, I'm not trying to compare shows. I'm not doing that. But the acting remind me of is up there with Snowfall type acting. Nobody lacks. Patina Miller, A plus, everything. She ain't lacked in nothing. I remember me and
Amazing.
my sister PG. I was trying to tell PG. I was like, if it's my opinion, I got Patina Miller over Danson. I like his acting, but this woman didn't lack in anything. She's a woman on TV. Every actor you see, Tony Danza, the dude who played Pino. People don't know that the dude who played Pino played in Bad Boys. He said
Oh
he
yeah.
wanted this job because of Patina Miller. This
And
woman was
Soprano.
bodying it.
Mm.
In The
Yeah.
Sopranos, she was body every scene she was in. She was a window Pierce. She bodied it. Even London Brown, range, love Uncle Jerome. He can act, but London Brown showed comedy. He was
Yes.
funny. He showed
Range.
range. He would cry. It's just what it is. Jukebox. Man, come on, man.
Yeah.
She was crying. She showed that. She showed when she was gangster. She was smiling. Man, this acting on this show is top tier and it's up there, if not better, than Snowfall.
There's no weak links.
No weak links.
No, it's not. Except for, what's the kid that Kanan deleted?
Famous. Oh, delete.
Famous.
No, the one that Kanan deleted for being scared in this season. Crank.
Let me see. Crank.
Oh.
Oh, don't even and I forgot about
Them little side actors be terrible. I no disrespect. I hate talk. Listen, I hate talking about actors. I promise you, but that baby.
him. Yeah,
Not that baby.
he, he was bad. He was bad. He was bad though. But Shamik Moore came up and hit this boy embodied it. As Breeze. Yeah, he did his
I like
thing.
the character.
He did it. You didn't like he did his thing. No, you don't
Is he
like
gonna
it,
be?
but
Is he gonna be? No, no, no. It's not that. Not because I don't like him. Oh, he could have sold me. He could have sold. You could. Let me tell you something. You come in and I. That's one thing. If you know anything about me, Detroit, I love me a good villain.
right.
I can hate them enough to want them to die, but I gotta love watching them. And I did not love watching this boy. He had his moments where I was like, okay, I could get with this kind of Breeze. Okay, keep giving me that. But then he also had his moments where it was just like, this is goofy. It's a little corny. It's giving, I'm trying to be like all the other people that I've been seeing on Power or whatever. Like, I didn't like it. I felt like he could have taken the liberty to really own this role, especially since there was no material for him. He could have really owned it, but I don't think he did that great of a job. Now, every time he sat down with like Stefano or whatever, I think that's what we need to see more of. When he has those conversations with Stefano, that's when I'm like, okay, I can deal with that.
He messed up one time. It was the fight scene. Everything else with him and Unique, the A1. With him and Stefano, Wendell Pierce, the whole thing. I thought he did a B plus. Well, I would say a B plus because he was only in one season. But if he had two seasons, we could talk.
Exactly. I could see him getting better if there were more seasons because, like I always say, I like Shamik more. I already
Hmm.
know. I already know what he can do. So that's why when I saw it, I said, I don't know. You know. It's just like I don't think so. Not to say he didn't do his thing in certain scenes. Not to say that. But, just certain stuff I wasn't really feeling. I was like, because I just felt like he was giving me more of what we were already seeing already. I feel like, I don't know.
I gotta give Lulu Michael Mason's credit too. He can act too. I forgot all about him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So thank you for the super chat. Looks like it's from the UK. You've got £10. £10 in it.
Wow.
Yes. So when Rock said to Duke, what Kanan got to do with me, she basically told Duke to go kill Kanan instead of her. I could do better than this. I'm not really doing that good. She didn't want to kill her. No, she didn't want to kill her son, but she wasn't against an enemy killing him. Interesting.
Yeah, I have thoughts on that, but
Okay, so let me read it better with more comprehension because I was just too busy doing the accent. Rock said to Juke, what Kanan got to do with me? She basically told Juke to go delete Kanan instead of her. She didn't want to kill her son, but she wasn't against the enemy because I don't think so because she already told Pino, if you asking me to delete my son, like we're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So absolutely not. That was the lie that Juke told. I got hair just like, I'm sorry guys. That was that was a lie that Juke was telling Kanan just to stick it to him and, like PG said, twist that knife. That's all that was. That was not her saying what he got to do with me. She was really just asking a question. She's freaking confused. What are you doing here with the freaking blicky pointing at me?
Yeah. I mean, because she did further say, why you coming at, me not Kanan. Like, she's trying to understand, but
the whole situation.
I do feel like certain people are taking it the wrong way. Because I do feel like there's a world where, we Rock gonna do anything to protect Kanan. So if there was a world where she was getting out of that situation, if she knew or felt Juke was gonna come after Kanan, she would have murked Juke.
Yeah,
that's what Kanan on guard. Like, hey, yo, tool up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She was gonna do anything to protect Kanan.
Which is the reason why she still went for that gun. Which was a stupid thing to do.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have. I was just about to say she should have never looked at the gun.
Right.
Yeah. I think she was underestimating Juke. She's not privy to the things she's been into because they've been so disconnected.
And that's what I said, PG
not paying
Detroit,
attention.
Right? During about her going after the blicky was, you see how Marvin had one on him, but he didn't go for his. When her son came to shoot him, and it's like he could have pulled it out, but guess what? He wasn't gonna do that because at the end of the day, he probably was thinking about her too. Like, I'm not gonna delete my sister's child. But do you think that she could return the favor? No. I mean, I know Marvin is gone, but would he have wanted you to do that to his child?
Yeah. I do feel like that was one of the reasons why he didn't fight back at Kanan. But the mindsets were also different as well because Marvin was tired. He was done.
Absolutely.
We see Rock. She's still trying to go. She's still trying to work.
She's still trying to live. She just lost 100 pounds. She's trying to live. 100-pound Kanan off that whole weight. So... Thank you for the super chat. Kanan should have told Rock that she was about to be a grandmother, though, and involved with Jarita. I mean, it wouldn't have made a difference, but that would have been cool.
Yeah, I think a comment similar to that was on my live, but I mentioned that I kind of feel if she would have knew if Kanan was having a baby, that would have probably implored her to want to stay and not make the decisions that she made to leave.
Oh, she would have never left if she would have found out that Kanan was about to have a son. She ain't leaving, bro.
Yeah,
and it would have made it more difficult because I'm in belief that Kanan wasn't gonna let nobody kill his mama.
Yeah,
I mean, unalive his mama. My bad, Miss K, but unalive his mama.
Yep. Your queen says, "I'm so passionately about storylines. I can only take so much. I didn't watch this last season of this and The Shy, and my soul can't deal with no more." Yeah, I think you would be pleasantly surprised about The Shy, though.
I mean, that's a fairy tale show, though. So
I know it's not. And I'm not defending The Shy because I have my issues, but I feel like they did some good things at the end, child. They might have made it a bit of a fairy tale. No, you know what? It wasn't that they made it a fairy tale. They just did a little. They did a good job. Okay, thank you, DeMarcus. Again, another favorite moment was seeing Isaiah Whitlock Jr., aka Lump Maxwell, talking about Snaps and Pop wanting each other instead of needing each other. I could care less,
I hated them.
I mean, no, I couldn't care less. I just thought that was horrible that we had a Snaps and Pop type of thing going on when we didn't get nothing from my man's Marvin. Who cares about Snaps and Pop?
You missed the 5 minutes.
You know why they did that, though? Because rest in peace to that brother.
Yeah,
forgot his name.
Yeah,
he passed in real life. And I think he was supposed to be in Origins.
I think he was too, because that and I said that too, but people was reminding me that he died, and I had totally forgot, because I'm like, he died, and then I had to remember, like, oh
Yeah.
shooting. So I was saying that I think that he was gonna have some kind of beef with Stefano,
Mm-hmm.
like he was gonna be one of them to take him out of here.
Yeah, his downfall.
Yeah,
He was gonna get rid of him.
but they can easily remedy that and get another actor.
They could.
I mean, because my thing is, why even bring Lump in? But of
Yeah.
course, to pay homage to Mr. Whitlock, but you could easily, you know, I don't know, could have used somebody else. You didn't have to use
He
him.
was. They got him because they wanted him to be not only in this season, but they
Yeah.
wanted him to be. He was even like, I don't know if y'all get when y'all get a chance, when y'all get off here, go on this. They got the table read situation. They got the table read with all of them in the Patina Miller. All of them. He was even there at the table read.
Oh, I
The
saw a little
last
bit of
table
the
read.
table read. I did see a little bit of that, just a little bit. Oh, that was interesting. Thank you, Demarcus. So, did you say your favorite moment, Detroit?
Um. Yeah. Juke and Kanan. That's it.
Okay. Yes, you did say it. Now, how about any scratching my head moments? Pretty girl scratching my head. Things that
Like
make
I
you
may
go,
have
mm.
answered this question my own, but it's kind of scratching my head moment where because we know Flossie pretty much revealed to Juke who murdered her father, and then Pino revealed to Rock who murdered her father. But I guess I would have liked more on like how they both was presented with the news. At first, like, was it the pastor? Did he come up? Like, I just wanted to see some of that, but it was confusing because I feel like Stefano put the word out. But it was kind of confusing because he wasn't necessarily sanctioned to take out Rock, but I wonder if he just put it out there like Kanan did Marvin to cause more confusion internally within the family. Because it seemed like the mob and the mob adjacent knew who did it, but Rock and Juke had no clue.
Yeah.
So it was kind
Everybody
of
knew
like,
something. Yeah,
yeah,
that was definitely a scratch in my head moment,
yeah.
for sure. What about you,
Detroit, you have
Detroit?
any idea
Um.
what you think
um
about that?
Marvin, I mean, really not getting no funeral. What I mean, I understand that. I thought they could have gave the man a funeral.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
just me. Everything else, like Flossie, to answer your question, she knew Stefano. Stefano talked too much anyway, so he probably told her.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, because they were, like you said, they were kind of in some type of cahoots with this whole situation. I think what happened was after, um, Kanan came into her home. I think there was conversations being taken place, like, from that
Mm.
alone,
mm-hmm.
right? And that just kind of, even though it's not enough, it's kind of like gives you an idea that that's what was happening,
Yeah,
right? Because she's like, I already called Pino, and and obviously, if we saw her talking to Stefano, so it showed that she knew him, whatever. So
yeah.
I'm just like, y'all a bunch of gossip queens, like, what the heck? But yeah, it wasn't enough though. But I think
He
that's
really
just,
was though.
yeah, I think that was just something that they wanted us to just buy it.
Yeah.
One of my scratch in my head moments was, number one, like, why didn't uh where was the security for Rock? The last time
Oh
Juke,
man.
the last time Juke came to the house, she was announced. Your niece is
Yeah.
here. So
Hmm.
what? You gonna be with me until I'm out of town?
Yeah.
And I know I got the money, so here you go. You with me till we out of town.
I
Okay.
thought about that too.
Do you really? I ain't gonna, because everybody, I know it's a what's it, Thursday, and I know you been in here for an hour, so I don't want to get no debate with Miss K. But Amina has said this, and I try to break this down. Right? Don't matter how much money that you got, if I know that Italian mob boss gave you 24 hours, you couldn't pay me no money to protect you.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
not a
I
lot. I don't think
mean, they're
everybody would
not
know
gonna
that.
take me out, or I mean, I don't want to say me. They're not gonna take her out if listens to what they're saying, and that's what she did. So
Yeah.
if I'm asking you to stay in front of my door until I leave, bro, what
Yeah.
the heck is the problem with that?
Yeah.
But
She's
but I feel what y'all saying, but the security was already weak anyway. I'm just telling you, when you people get nervous, You know what I mean? Sometimes when you hear like people be talking in the streets,
Yeah.
and Marvin
I have to
already
tell.
gone.
Oh,
Go
you
ahead, my
freezing.
bad.
You freezing. She froze.
Oh,
Uh
okay.
oh. Uh oh. What's Demarcus talking about? Jukebox eliminated Rock Bodyguard. Like, stop.
I
Stop.
know he did.
Stop making stuff up. Stop adding stuff to the story, please. We not
You
doing
know,
that.
DeMarcus be having mad theories. You know how he go. You know how DeMarcus is.
What the heck? Go ahead, PG. You froze up.
I'm
What you say?
sorry. Yeah, I said I don't know how much y'all heard, but I said I feel there is a world where she can just get anybody Joe Schmo from the block. I'm like, hey, just be my security for like they don't have to
Right.
know what's
They
going
ain't
on with
got
the
to.
mob.
They
Like,
ain't got to know nothing.
Come on,
yeah.
they know, man. They know
Stop.
They're not tapped into
Marvin.
the
Detroit.
mom. Like this ain't like social media
Mar-
age like that. Like
No,
they don't
Marvin
tap
is an
in.
OG. These people, the streets is talking, man. I'm not being nobody bodyguard, bro.
Just like you're not though,
The
right?
streets, like Jay-Z said,
Just
the
like
streets
they
is
didn't
watching, man.
just like they done got the freaking guys from down from Tennessee and they done failed. She could have had somebody from somewhere else
That's
just to
true
watch
too.
me for a little bit. Don't know
Yeah.
nothing that's going on.
Yeah.
Like, but the point is, it's still a scratch in my head moment. Like,
Yes.
regardless of what your theory is about it, Detroit, it's still a scratch in my head moment.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck happened to the freaking bodyguard?
Yeah.
Like you
Okay,
just got
I
rid of
go with
you just
that.
got rid of you just got rid of your people. Explain
Yeah.
Man,
this.
Jukebox was already in that doggone. Found some other way to get. She went up in there. Like people talking about how. What about the security guards? How she get up in there? They ain't had no
Except,
key, did she?
but that's the thing. That's still a part of it. Like you're just adding
Yeah.
to the scratch in my head moment, right?
Yeah. I feel like Juke could find her way in that house. And you
Yeah.
never know. I could see Rock having, how on TV, I got a little spare keys. You know what I'm saying?
Because my niece has a key to my house. Well, she
Yeah.
had a key to my old house. She could have a key to this house
Yeah,
too.
she could have had a key too, actual like key that she gave her. So Juke could have found a way. We already know.
Just say it's just TV at this point.
Because Rock was forever having people in her house, and
but the thing is, Detroit, you're kind of messing up the whole point of the scratching my head moment. You gotta let people have their moment.
Oh yeah, you right. My bad. I ain't want to mess up y'all moment. My bad.
oh
I
no,
be quiet.
I was good. I was good.
You gotta let people
that was
have
your
the
scratch.
moment. Just because it's still a scratch in my. I mean,
Yeah.
you can always rebuttal and say why it made sense, or you could say no. Remember this happened that because sometimes our scratch in my head moments come from not realizing something or whatever, and we help each
Yeah.
other out. But if it's really one where we don't got no answers for real, Detroit, don't be.
I ain't want to do. I'm gonna be quiet next time. I don't want to
No, don't be
debunk it.
quiet. Don't be quiet.
Don't be quiet. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't a lie. Rock said, "What Kanan got to do with me?" After she just told you that she didn't delete Marvin. It was implied just looking at the dialogue. Remember, Rock said she can't forgive Kanan. Okay, thank you for the super chat.
You know what? I'm gonna say this, man. People gonna say I'm taking up for Rock. It is what it is. I will rock on this. I ain't got nothing to tell you, a grown man. What I got to do with it? He tried to save his life multiple times. It's time for me to get up out of here.
Yeah.
Right.
Right?
I think her line and what Drew said is two totally different things, but
Yeah,
everybody's going to have their own interpretation. So.
Yeah, I just
It's
don't.
not worth
I
arguing.
don't think that she's gonna go through all the things she went through just to imply that her child gets deleted. I just
No, yeah. I'm not saying that.
don't-
Jukebox is just adding on extra sauce to make Kanan mad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm talking about the dialogue when Jukebox like what when Rock said what Kanan got to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean she ain't lying. Like
Yeah.
what do this got to do
Rock?
with me?
right. I mean, yeah, and she was asking for real. Like
Yeah.
she was caught off guard.
Yeah.
She didn't see it coming.
That's what I was thinking the
Right.
whole time. Where's your guitar?
It's a guitar.
I was thinking about that song the whole time I was reviewing the show.
She did not see it coming.
Because it's like my
Of
niece,
course.
who I least expect in my house at this time, with a
Hey.
blicky, like I need to make sense. And Juke ain't and she's not really saying much.
Exactly.
Giving her
like
one
literally
liners
not
or,
saying,
like-
"I'm sorry, Aunt Rock."
Yeah. Don't call me on
Kanan.
rock. You gotta
She
put
said
that.
she ain't. If she could, she'd try to explain it, but she wouldn't
It wouldn't
understand.
make
So
right. It wouldn't matter.
Yeah, but of course,
And,
I
and
still
and
have.
my thing is too with Juke. I'm sorry, PG.
No,
My
go
thing
ahead.
is with Juke is like I made up my mind. I came here to do what I have to do. I really don't want to have a conversation because I don't
Yeah.
want to change my mind about this.
Exactly.
That's what I would think. Like I
Yeah.
can't have conversations with you. I gotta stay cold. Sorry, Aunt Rock. Little raspy voice and everything. Like I'm
With
all
the head
dry.
cocked.
Yeah, like I'm sorry.
she had her voice was hilarious when she was talking to Kanan.
Yes.
Yeah, she is.
You gonna find out it's real soon
It's
enough.
no, yeah, yeah. Then she turned the high pitch on there.
Yo.
Kenny was like, I could have killed you myself.
Have at it.
Nigga, yeah, she'd have had at it, nigga.
I don't give a F.
She was channeling Bishop
And
a
she,
little bit.
yeah, and she
Yeah.
leaned in too, like.
I'm right
talking
here.
about- Yeah, she thought, have at it.
Hey,
Like that's when you
wish a
go
nigga-
crazy.
I wish a nigga would.
she went crazy on her, man. I mean,
Can't
on
say I
Kanan,
gotta
man.
go.
He did. He was like, okay.
Yeah.
Kanan had,
I don't met somebody
Yeah.
somebody to really be scared. I said I was scared of myself, but I think I'm scared. I found somebody.
Yeah.
Kanan had to go because number one, he was scared of her, and then he wanted to cry at the table.
Yes, he did. So he went to go cry in the car instead.
Yeah.
He went to cry in the car, and then went to go see his mama. He was
Exactly.
Kanan was mad, bro. He was really mad. He tried not to. He was mad, man.
Yeah, that was so sad, man. Like, look at this face. Look at this guy. The heck?
Yeah, like he
How
was
do you-
crying.
Yeah, how you sit there like that with your mom laid out and her eyes open?
That's pain, man. He felt it. Look at him crying.
Yeah, he ain't. His soul is crying or something. Cause I'm like, where the tears at? But yeah, he's just so he done been through hell, child.
And the interesting part is he's the only one that probably is ever gonna know this. Because I mean, the police, they probably thinking the mob did it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Price on her head.
And that's that to like keep all that inside. You know, it's terrible.
I wonder if they're gonna before you go, Miss. I wonder if they're gonna show it, and if they're gonna show Kanan visiting his mama grave in Origins.
In Origins.
That's what the thing I want to know.
Yeah, that would be interesting. You know.
Yeah.
So we didn't do. Did everybody do? Oh, I had one more scratch in my head moment. I'm hoping that I could say. Oh, that thing with Pino coming to Stefano to tell her to tell him that Rock, she's all yours. Like, I said, what is that? A flex? Like, why did you? My thing is, I don't know. I felt like it was a flex because I really didn't understand it. You know, because it was like Stefano had already put that in motion.
Yeah.
But I feel like Pino wanted to go and flex and be like, it's okay to do it.
Yeah, it's
know
like
what I
I'm
mean?
giving you permission. Because last time they talked,
Yes.
you know, don't mess with my tenant. I'm
Right.
done with my tenant now. I'm granting you permission. Like it's like, you know,
He got all smarter. If he would have just act like he was gonna work with Rock, then he could have got rid of Stefano, but
was
he didn't want to
stupid.
do it.
He's an idiot because he said that usually, you know, he knew it. He was smart enough to know that people like Stefano are not comfortable in their position, right? And he said, you know, he's going to come for me, but I always get them first. And I just knew him saying that. I was hoping that he would, you know, history would repeat itself, but they let Stefano get to him. And it was like, bro, what were you doing? You know, this whole time you so busy, you know, complaining about Stefano taking on your girls, you could have took him out.
exactly.
You could have had the final, you know what I'm saying?
The final say. And then another scratch in my head. Why didn't you have security when you was meeting with Rock? Now you
Wait,
trust
that's
him? When he went to have the rendezvous with Rock, when he thought he was gonna get the draws, dog. Like you could have had security somewhere outside the door. You know, y'all can have y'all privacy, but where you really just trust her off rip? Like you think, yeah, she's desperate, but she's also Raquel Thomas. Like y'all really played to the left. Like
right.
yeah, he got caught.
He thought he was really gonna do something, child. Like finally get the girl.
He was
No,
gonna
you
get-
don't.
He was getting the shrimp delivered, everything. He's gonna have a good
Oh
look.
my god. tell so bad.
That nigga
So
about to
bad.
take off his dirty drawers and everything. You know what I mean? Like this nigga, he was thirsty for that box, nigga, and got smoked.
It was so stupid. It should have been the other way around. Like he could have sent Pino. I mean, he could have sent her to do that to Stefano.
Exactly. It's like they made Pino weak
Yeah.
so quickly. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't like
I
that.
don't and Pino deserved to live. It was Stefano should have got smoked, man. But he wanted he
Exactly.
got outsmarted, bro. Like I'm like, man, get
Mm,
about that. I said, man, you deserve to go at this
Yeah.
point.
But I
mm,
think, and that's also I feel like another purpose of that scene with the memorial for Snap and Pop, even though I hated the time wasted when Lump was telling Stefano like that I wonder if anybody knows how cutthroat and demonic you
yes,
are, and
yes.
so I started going through. I'm like, Stefano is the last man standing. Like he's playing chess, not checkers, because
Hmm.
he done took out Phil, Sal, and Pino,
Talk about it.
and
And use
nobody's
black
really
folks.
none to the wiser.
Use black folks to do it.
Yeah, you use them as pawns. You use Marvin, you use
Mm-hmm.
Kane, and you use Rock.
I mean, it's ridiculous because, meanwhile, like you said, nobody's realizing what this guy is doing, and
Yeah,
that's why he was doing it like that. Because if he did it himself or he sent his own hitters, that was going to create a whole war.
exactly.
It's just stupid. So
And
he
maybe
got.
that's why
Go
he
ahead.
probably put the news out that Kanan did Marvin, even though
Mm,
Kanan's working with him, but maybe he's telling people like he went rogue, like I didn't sanction this, because
yeah,
I'm not trying to get my hands dirty.
I
Right.
think that the problem is that there's not enough smart people um and the mob, because how are they not seeing that this is coming from him? Even if he's using other people, they should have been had a meeting about this guy and got him the
Yeah,
heck up out of here, because they should have seen that because of his affiliation with people in Southside Jamaica, Queens, and whatever, the Moolies, whatever they want to call us,
mm-hmm.
that is where all the issues are coming from. And they,
Exactly.
because of that, and the mob doesn't like noise, they could have gotten rid of Stefano off of that alone, just because you're bringing all this attention to us.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they normally would do
Yeah.
in real life.
Mm-hmm.
So why the heck they letting this guy last so daggone long
Yeah.
over his hurt
Hmm.
feelings?
The only thing I could say I feel like they know is about Phil Russo because they was beefing. But everybody else, they probably don't. But it's like he's not getting any repercussions.
Yeah, not at all. And the thing about it is, Stefano, I don't know about you guys, but for me, he started off a likable character.
Yeah.
For me, I liked him, especially his little, banter and relationship with Unique.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. So I kind of feel like the writers, they are enjoying Tony Danza, and
Yeah.
I don't blame them. But you didn't have to turn him into this snake
Yeah.
and this little butt hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Weak man, because you weak at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Well,
Every
he
time
weak.
somebody hurts your feelings, come on now.
He
Mm-hmm.
weak though, but let's be honest, man. He's a racist Italian that just used black people.
Yeah.
Exactly, because every single time one of them sit down and talk to him, word is bond. He was like, word is bond.
Yeah. Like, what
Like,
is that?
Hmm.
like just making fun of everything.
Yeah.
Oh, what's
Your
you don't have
names.
one of these names that are you people use and all this. I'm like, oh, I
Hmm.
could just
Meanwhile, you talking riddles, but you expect everybody else to know what the hell you talking.
right, and
You
that's
talking riddles
why
to a 60-year-old black boy, but you expect him to understand what you're saying. What? No.
exactly, and that's why I love that Unique. He was giving it to him like, yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. Linguini, what up?
Hmm.
Like, you want to go, let's do stereotype to
Mm-hmm.
stereotype.
Exactly.
Shoot, Mr. Linguini to his face.
So yeah.
In my drawers, getting dragged away.
And he's talking about some, what do you used to call him?
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
Yeah, he called him that.
It's so stupid. Okay, any scratching my head? No. Any least favorite moments? I mean, for me, obviously,
Yeah.
the
I
last
don't have
moment.
none. I really don't have none. I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna nitpick it. I don't have
No,
none.
you gotta have a least favorite moment, Detroit. That's the
Let me
format.
see. Let me see.
Pick
I
something.
mean, let me see. Man, probably Flossie and Rock. I don't know why Rock and Flossie still talking.
Mm,
I didn't
okay.
like that. And Rock saying that the words that coming out of Rock's mouth was gangster. But
Yeah.
man, you
Like
you
for what?
washed up.
Yeah. That used to be
Like,
that was my issue, right? PG this whole time was why you keep talking heavy right now when you don't have nothing. Like
Exactly.
it used to be tough and cute back in the day. I'm
Hmm.
like, yeah, girl, talk your stuff. But now
Yeah.
it's like you just making yourself look crazy. You don't
Exactly.
have that kind of power anymore. Like it
Yeah.
makes you look delusional at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
My least favorite was when, even though it was kind of endearing, but
Mm.
when Juke went to visit Marvin and put the lollipop in his,
Mm.
it for personal reasons, that was a lot for me, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I just found myself 2 years ago doing the same thing, so it was kind of
Oh.
eerie. But that was
Mhm.
like a least favorite moment because it's just like, damn, Juke.
Mhm. Yeah.
and Flossie loves some Marvin boy.
Mm-hmm.
She did.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. And I didn't like this was one of actually Detroit. I'm glad you brought this up because one of my least favorite moments was that conversation that Rock and Flossie had, but it wasn't what Flossie was saying, it was what Rock was saying.
Hmm.
Why my brother, why white girls like my brother and all this stuff and talking about these goofy comments or whatever. And it's like, they just think he's somebody to laugh at and da da. And I was telling my during my live, I was pissed off about it because I'm like, why do we get to hear her kind of? It seems like you're taking a dig at Marvin. I didn't really understand like. What are you saying anything about him right now? If it's not a good thing, what are you saying right now?
Yeah.
Like we didn't get anybody saying anything good about Marvin, but we get a moment where you want to call this guy goofy.
Yeah.
Like, where's the
Yeah.
appreciation?
Yeah. Yeah, I think she felt like she was pulling Flossie's car like if she was being flawed, but no,
Yeah.
no, she's actually holding up to her word. She's like, you're tragic because he's dead
Mm-hmm.
because of you. Like, nah, I'm not working with you. Like, I'm standing 10 toes down. But Rock
Right.
just don't. She can't stand being beat, and I
Yeah.
get it.
Hmm.
But it's like she fight with her mouth, with her
Right. Oh,
words.
and
He
they see me
just
coming, they ain't
talking.
laughing. Yeah. They see me coming, they ain't laughing. Like, don't try to compare me and him.
Yeah,
Because like I said to in my live, when stuff was going bad, you needed all that goofiness to get close to, oh, how's your relationship with her, this and that, we might need it for the,
hmm,
you know what I'm saying. But
yeah,
it's good for you when it's good.
yeah.
But then before, oh, I don't want you, it's about business, I don't want you getting close to her, da 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 da.
And in the
Girl.
past, there probably have been situations where he has a proclivity to Caucasian people and that burn him. But in
Mm-hmm.
this case, that's not it.
Right.
You're wrong.
Hmm.
This was
He
a really
genuinely
good,
cared for
genuine,
Marvin.
yeah, nice, genuine connection. I liked it. I did. I liked it. And I like Flossie. Do you guys think she'll be in Origins?
How old Flossie look? Because white people don't be aging very well. But how you
She
old you?
probably she probably in her 40s, like
40s, maybe
mid 40s.
late 30s.
Dang, that's horrible 40s. And she in her 40s on that boy.
Shut up.
How old you think she is?
She look like she's 60 years old. I'm
No,
gonna keep it
she
a buck
doesn't.
with you.
Oh my gosh, stop.
Go
No,
to them
she does
pictures when you
not.
Miss K. Do me a favor. When you go look at if you still got some Raising Canyon pictures or other stuff, maybe she dressed like an old head. But come on now, she don't look like no 40, man.
In the show, I don't know any pictures outside the show, but in the show, she's given 40s.
Yeah.
In real
Even
life,
The
in
character.
she's 60 years
whatchamacallit.
old.
No, is she 60, Detroit, or you just playing around?
Go Google it right now, Miss K. She's
What's her
she's
name?
60.
What's her
She
name?
probably is up there, but you
She's
know,
60.
with makeup and
Listen,
everything,
if
you can
she's
be 80
60,
someone.
she ain't doing that bad. I don't
I
think.
go. She is
All right,
60.
Flossie Siegel from Raising Kanan, known for American. So, because on American Horror Story, she kind of looks very similar, and she don't look like she's that age. So let me see, guys. How old is this lady, Flossie Siegel?
But I don't.
I was telling my son the other day. I said that's a nice, like. I said that's a hard name right there. They was like Flossie Siegel. What? I said that's because y'all don't know nothing about Bugsy Siegel. So that's why,
Yeah.
Cause
you gotta
she's Jewish, right? She has a Jewish name.
1971. Right, a
So
Jewish name, yes.
yeah.
So she's not 60, Detroit. Stop it, okay,
Yeah.
honey?
She's
But
50.
that means if she born in
Yikes.
1931, she gotta be 55 years
She's
old.
50. Yeah, she's 50
Yeah.
something. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
55.
I mean, I don't see a purpose of her being it because Origins is in what 7, 8 years or so,
They
and
said 2002.
so 9 years. I don't. And I feel like her storyline is done. She's done with these
Yeah,
people. She's done with the
she don't.
movies.
Yeah, she don't have to
Unless
be.
her and Juke have something, but I don't. Juke. I'm understanding Juke is not a part of Origins, so
Yeah.
I
She
don't.
could, I
Now
mean, she
this
could have a cameo every now and then. She doesn't have to have like a big part. She could always have a
Yeah,
cameo,
but
especially within the Juke.
now
her and
here's the
Candy
thing.
got bad blood, so I definitely don't see her.
Now here's the
Whoa,
thing though. They doing flashbacks like
showrunner's
90.
wife.
Yeah, that is the
Interesting.
showrunner's wife.
Yeah, yeah,
What? She's married to Sasha?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, snake. That's very interesting.
Hmm.
Ah, okie dokie. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Detroit. I didn't mean this.
No, they doing no, you good. They doing the that's his wife, but they doing they doing flashbacks and origin stuff. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
But what Flossie? What kind of flashback we would get with her?
I
Yeah, it
mean, if
would
they
have to
doing
be
it
with
90,
Juke, though, right?
it could be with Juke, it could be with you would think the flashbacks would be in 97, 96, 97.
Do you guys think that Marvin could possibly be brought back through a flashback for
He
whatever
could.
reason? Yeah, just
He
for whatever
could.
reason.
Yes, and I just feel like by 2002, Kanan probably killed about 87 more people. You know.
It just, guys,
Now I'm
it
saying
doesn't.
Marvin is probably the most pivotal. Not saying that he wouldn't show up, but I don't need my heart broken again in Origin. I can't. I can't. Let me heal.
Well, nothing gonna happen to him though. We just,
He did. He
we
up
just
out of
gonna
here.
see. Yeah, we just gonna see him like through whatever. I don't know, a memory. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. I get
Oh,
it, but
but
I
you just
just
don't wanna.
let him rest, please. I'm tired.
Listen. I want all the Marvin smoke. Bring it to me, baby. I
Oh, you
wanna
want to be
see
like,
my man.
woo,
But you
Kanan.
know what I
I
want to
want to
see
see
though?
it. Yeah,
I
I
want to
would
see
do it.
Kanan be we would see Kanan as a grown man, no family around really. And well, you know what? He will have a family because he has a son.
Yeah, but we don't know how involved he's gonna be.
Yeah.
But they got him. I mean, they ain't announced it yet, but he's definitely in Origins. He got to be like 7 to 8 years old.
And the
You know?
when it
We're
where we
probably just
from
gonna be dropping D and
1996?
money off, and
Where
Yeah,
we at? Where
like
we starting? Okay, so where did
they.
Raising Canaan end? 1993?
Yeah,
yeah,
93.
Okay. So 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2000. Yeah, he would be 8.
It would
Do
be
we
eight
really
years
do we
old.
really care, if he's in it?
yes, Miss K, it means something to him.
Yeah,
That's what it
he has to be. He got to be in there, man. That's his son. So we gonna
I'm
see how
just
much.
means something to me.
it means something to me. Give me my necklace back. Um
Give me back my
yeah,
necklace.
give me back my necklace. Um I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you listen, Detroit. You're right, because obviously, there's a baby, so we gonna have to see the baby. But what we gonna see?
Yeah.
Are we gonna? Is he really gonna have a relationship? I mean, there has to be something there, right? Because what did we see in the original Power when it came to
Uh,
them? Like, it was estranged, obviously, but it looked like he knew who his dad was.
it looked like he had a relationship with his dad because
Right.
he was going to see him and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And
Right. So he knew who he was. He had a relationship, but when did that turn? Obviously, it must have turned when he came out of jail and he saw that Ghost was more of a father. I don't know,
yeah,
just that jealousy. So you
Kenny
think
did.
that we're gonna see like more of a closer relationship in Origins? Just
Kenny
another
did 10
thing
years,
that
right?
I think
That's right.
so.
I,
Just
what'd you say?
Kenny did 10 years, right?
Yeah, he did 10. Yeah, he did 10 a bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
So he
Okay,
was
Detroit is. I'm
30.
sorry. Demarcus is saying something interesting. Kanan will not want Sean in the game.
He
That's
won't. We
interesting.
don't.
That's interesting. I think
I
that
could
might
see
be
that.
true. Yeah, I could see that.
He didn't want him in the game, but when he was older, he wanted him to be in again and check out Ghost.
Right. So, but that's another thing though. What's gonna change? I guess they're gonna have to make that make sense too.
Oh, I guess maybe his
Yeah.
resentment for Ghost. Like maybe before he got set up, he
Yeah.
wanted more for Sean, but then maybe once he saw how much influence Ghost had over Sean, it made him resentful. Like, nah, you
Yeah.
got to put in that work.
Yeah. That's
You're not even
crazy.
my son for real, so you can put in that work.
Right. Ah, that's terrible. 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 All right, y'all. So, anything else? Any final remarks before we leave out of here, my dears?
At least we got to see a great series, man. They never to me they never had a wax season.
No,
Nah,
not at all.
they
And
really,
they ended the way they wanted to end it. See, Miss K, you
Mm-hmm.
got your ending, which you said the other ones didn't do. They you got a ending.
Yeah.
They landed too.
They landed.
yeah,
They
they
landed.
wrapped,
It was a beautiful landing.
they wrapped
It
everything up.
was. It was. I mean, I hate to say that because of the whole like what happened to Rock, but we got to make sense, right?
Yeah,
Like it was a deserved thing that happened to her. I hate to say it, but
yeah,
she was a freaking monster out
yeah,
here. I even said it, and I know this is probably gonna ruffle some feathers a little bit. Y'all know Marvin, that's my man.
Hmm.
But even he couldn't escape what was going to happen to him either.
yeah,
I just hate the fact that it happened by way of Kanan. But and I was talking to Pretty Girl about this too. Is that but in some weird way, I rathered it be Kanan versus like the mob or somebody like that. It
yeah,
was
Yeah.
just I think it was just weird how, everything that happened with this family, it was like they were untouchable to everyone else, but they weren't untouchable to the people that was closest to them in their
yeah,
circle. You know what I mean? That's funny. And the same thing with Ghost. Like it was like the way to get to Ghost was through his son. Everybody else can't touch him.
Hmm.
It was
Through his son
crazy.
and his bitter wife.
Right. So it was somebody close, unfortunately.
yeah,
So, but it's a beautiful tragedy. What did
yeah.
you say earlier, Queen? Yeah, Queen PG. What did you say earlier? You
I
said
don't remember
beautiful.
that.
I forgot. It was like it was an oxymoron, but it was
Yeah, I don't
beautiful
remember.
something. But yeah, beautiful tragedy.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
Hmm.
and
but
and
like
and
it
I
is
said
what
this
it is.
before. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying it is what
Oh,
it is. Like
yeah,
I can't. I'm not mad at the ending. I'm not.
yeah.
My coworker made a joke. He said something. I forgot what the heck he said, but he said it'll be something. It'll be something like Rock going like. I said too soon. Excuse me.
I think you meant
I said too soon. So even though I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. It had to happen. I ain't making no rock dead jokes right now. Okay,
yeah, too soon.
I'm not doing that. I'm not ever doing it about Marvin. Don't play with me.
Yeah, no,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, PG.
no. And this show was so good that even though, and I have to say, just the credit to the writers and the actors, because we knew going to this the ending of Kanan and Juke, but the show was so good that did not deter us from being invested. And now that we know the full story of the beginning of Kanan, it now creates another lore to go back to OG Power, because even when I think of scenes, it just perfectly like tie in. The only thing they probably didn't tie in, I don't care for it anyway, is Kanan gave Juke gave Kanan a star. So
Yes.
that's the
Yes.
only that they'll probably remedy
That's the
that
only
later.
that. Yeah. That's the only question really
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, but I don't. It's something that I'm really not invested in
Don't
anyway.
say that ain't true though. Like the showrunner was saying that didn't happen. You know what I mean about that stuff. I don't want to get into it because
So
Yeah,
there's so
can
yeah,
much
tell
that's
me.
serious about that.
No, but so where did it come from then? Do you know, Detroit? If they say that did they say it in OG Power?
No,
I,
they didn't. Courtney Kim said people keep saying Courtney Kim said this, so I don't know.
she had a live where she said she referenced that. Um, So I can't recall what they said in the show, but I remember because remember Courtney Kemp used to do lives at the end of the episodes or like the
Yes,
next
I
day.
used to love
I,
it.
I
Yeah.
specifically remember her saying that. I can't
Mm,
recall them saying that in the show, but I remember Courtney saying it. So that could have been a back thing that she had
she
and
knew,
when
yeah.
it intertwined in the writing. But I'm just saying that's the only thing that I recall as a detail from OG Power that
Mm-hmm.
was not, explained in Raising
Okay.
Kanan.
Okay.
But
Well, I mean,
everything else I can link,
yes.
from their story to OG Power. Everything explains each other, I guess. So
Right. And he has the scar, so
yeah,
it's gonna have to be answered some way, somehow,
yeah.
Yeah.
some
So
way. Whether she did it or not, it's there. So maybe it happens in prison. maybe while he's in prison, she sent somebody to do that.
mm,
That's a possibility.
yeah, she
Possibility.
got power.
Right. Any last words for you, Detroit, about just this show?
No, I'm happy with the ending, man. Jordan, it will be missed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All things got to come to end. So, hey, the next book, Origins, we got a long way to go from that. That probably don't come out to next year, but at least we get 18 episodes, though. That's a good thing.
Yeah. And I don't think it'll be 18 episodes like straight though, right? I think it's gonna
Oh
be like
no,
one of
no,
those
no, no. They gonna switch.
mid
They,
series.
they gonna try to
Yeah.
get that boy all year round. That's
Mid
season
series
one.
finale, I think, right?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
trying to do that for a year and a
Maybe
half
like
stretch with those 18.
Uh-huh.
yeah, it
Yeah.
might be 10. It might be 10 first and then the mid series finale, or you think they'll break it up into two
I said they're
seasons?
gonna break it up in two parts, like maybe nine. I mean 10 and nine or whatever. But it's gonna be like it probably take like a 2 month break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they probably know that when people don't, when that's not on, they cancel them. They cancel that
Yeah.
stars on
That's a smart
Horizon.
thinking though, like because they say, okay, now
Mm-hmm.
that we know that our legacy got green lit, so they start shooting it like around like November or something like that, and they only got
Mm-hmm.
8 of them things. By the time they figure that they should be done filming Legacy, almost good done filming Legacy. They trying to be like, we want power all the way around now. We can't lose no more
Right.
money no more.
Yeah.
Right. Because
You can't do
I'm
that
one
no
of
more.
them. I'm one of them.
Yeah,
Oh, no more? Okay, I'm done.
Yep.
Unsubscribe.
yeah, that's exactly what they gonna do.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'll do it before. Like, make sure you do it a couple weeks before the
Yes.
that renewal
So
date.
so
hmm
I'm still on the fence about if I'm going to, review Origins or even watch it. So I'll watch the first episode and see how I feel. But yeah.
You don't think it's gonna be good before we go? You don't think it's gonna be good?
Oh no, I think it's gonna be good. I don't know. I just get tired of the power fans.
Oh, I
Like,
get you.
you know what I mean? They ignorant.
They are
And
they kind of not on the right side of the street, man. You know
yeah.
what I mean? I'll be honest with you. I noticed by the comments of the comments and reading, and then make no type of sense. And so I'm
Yeah.
kind of glad Power is over with. If they don't come back into June next
I'm
year,
good.
I won't cry about it. I hope for me, I'm gonna be grunch. I'm gonna be the bad guy right now. I hope it don't come back into July next year because y'all
Me
don't deserve no
too. I don't
more.
want it to happen. I don't want it this
Yeah.
year.
It's too
Give
much.
me a
Like, we need
break.
break.
Yeah,
We need the
Yeah.
detox.
yeah.
Give me a whole break,
Oh
please.
yeah, you gonna? Oh, they definitely gonna give us a break, and they deserve it too. Go watch something else on TV.
Exactly. Help get your mind right so
Go
you can
read a
Get
stop
your
being
book.
mind right. Go
crazy.
read a book or something. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Get some healing inside.
Right. Get out the house. Go touch grass for a minute before it get cold.
Yes.
And we ain't talk about no blunts either.
Mm-mm.
Right. They don't even be
Right.
brushing their teeth
Oh my
before they
Oh
goodness.
Lord,
comment.
who you talking? But Detroit, that was
they,
specific. Who you
they be
talking-
looking, they be like, jukebox, where did they get the scar at? In 1997, she like 21 years old. Like, man, shut
Oh
up.
God, you sound like you know who.
But no,
Mm.
this guy, I ain't gonna say the
Oh.
name, but he was on me and Inglewood run. He always want to break down everything. Like he was 25 years old. And I'm like, bro, none of this is true. You going off a power library
Right, or
Wikipedia.
wiki fandom or some crap, right?
Yeah.
That anybody can't. Okay, so on wiki fandom or whatever the crap, they can add, because on Wikipedia you can add stuff, right? That's why
Yeah.
you never trust it. Can you add on that too, like a regular person like me or you could go on there and add on those
Oh yeah,
crap?
you can do that. You could definitely
See,
do that.
that's why you can't listen to that. Get out of here. That's crazy. Kanan won't want Sean in the game because he's too young. Because Ghost and Tommy were, yeah. That was my thought process. Why I said I agree with Demarcus, because we saw him turn away young Ghost and Tommy. Okay, how'd y'all feel about the little cameo of young Ghost and Tommy? That was
That looks so
stupid.
doggone goofy.
It
Fan
really
service.
did.
Fan service.
I was like, what? Oh, we
I
did
feel like they
not.
could have did if they was gonna do that. It could have been better, but
I said no.
they wanted to throw a bone to
no.
these thirsty people.
I mean, pick a good bone though. Like what?
I'm not mad at it though
Give
because
me a
they
nice
are.
little juicy bone with a little bit of meat on it still. It's like,
I'm not mad at it though because Josh Japan basically said they wasn't going to be in Raising Canaan because why they was 12 or 13 and it made perfect sense why they was in there. It's just the fact that they was looking goofy. That's all. But I'm not. I'm gonna just let it go.
We
Let
want to
it
sell
go.
some crack.
I
Like,
feel
what?
so bad, and I can't. I promise you, I don't like talking about these babies. And there's nothing wrong with them. And nobody said they didn't act good or not. It
No.
was just not. It didn't look the part at all. I want to say this before we get out of here, because everybody's so freaking excited about Origins, but my issue is, and listen, people can act very well, and I guess the person that they have for Ghost can act really well. I don't know where. I don't remember seeing him in anything else, but I'm just trying to figure out, and this might be petty, but I don't care because I want to say it. I'm just trying to figure out, like, why did they get a brown skinned guy to play Ghost? That was my only thing. I ain't never
They
seen
go. They
nobody
going
say
by how they
nothing.
going by Amari looking when he. I ain't trying to take up for the guy can act because he was in Creed. He was in a lot of stuff. He really can
Yeah, I
act.
heard that he can act really well.
He can really act
And
really
maybe
really
that's
good.
what happened. Like, the light skinned guys came in and this brown skinned guy just blew it out the water. I don't know, but
He kind of looked like Amari when Amari was a teenager though, because
we
there was
don't.
some pictures floating around, and then he kind of looked like him. Even he got braids. I ain't gonna. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the cape on for him. Maybe you know what I mean. Only reason I'm gonna do that because actually not. I'm not mad at him being Ghost, him having braids because I don't want to see another Amari.
No. But he's light skinned though.
Who's light skin on? You think Omari? I don't consider him light skin.
They
Listen,
both
I was.
they both the same
I
complexion
pulled
though,
up.
Miss
I
K.
pulled up a picture, right?
He's like
I
light
showed,
brown skin.
I showed my daughter. I said, "Look at him." I said, "They got him playing ghosts, right? And look at his complexion. And so she was like, "Oh, okay." And then I pulled up a picture, and it wasn't even a picture. It was a scene where Kanan came in, and that first scene where he told me he went to go see his mama or whatever. And then he said my daughter looked at it. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by the comments. My daughter looked at it and was like, he is like, wow. And I don't know, maybe, whatever.
I mean, I feel like they're like a
big
shade
deal.
or two different, but
Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's just a petty thing, but I just was looking like, oh, yeah, not really. I don't care if he has braids to trade. Like, I really don't care.
Me neither. Though. I rock with it because it's a new look. Like you know what I
Yeah,
mean. Like we
it
don't
just
know what he looked like when he was in
a
2002,
shade
and we
different.
seen somebody that looked just like their daddy. We seen
Look.
Little Meech look just like his daddy, and he couldn't act worth nothing.
Mm.
He was horrible.
All
Seemed like I
right,
was watching a
so.
Tubi movie, and I hate watching Tubi movies. I don't know. I know people love their Tubi movies. I don't like watching that.
Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna share my screen, right? And so PD, I
Oh,
see some of the stuff that you're saying.
Mhm.
However, there are some Lays, what's up? Hi. He said that your comment got deleted. Who deleted your comment? It wasn't me.
they
It wasn't me. But
got you up out of here, like bro.
I feel you, Kay. Just match him up right. He is light skinned. Okay, thank you.
See,
I'm
I don't
not
see him
alone.
as
Okay, so let me just get the screen and then we'll talk a little bit about skin, huh? About colorism.
that colorism in the Power Universe. Stop
I
it.
was playing around. Okay. I could have sworn that I just okay, here it is. Here we go. All right, come on now. Okay, so we have some, little parts where I can see what you're saying, PG, where maybe a little bit dark. I feel like it's tans though. Like I don't think that it's really his complexion. Like, did y'all see the movie Iron Grid?
I did.
And remember him in that movie? I feel like he was on the light. He's always been a light skin. Come on, he's a light skin brother. He's a
I
light
don't
skin
consider
brother.
him light skinned though.
You don't.
I mean, because I know people have different
Right.
thoughts on what light skin and brown skin. I consider him brown skin, like light brown skin. That
Light brown. Okay, light brown skins it.
because when I think of light skin, I think of like a Lisa Bonet or like
Oh, you
know,
talking
like
about, so you're one of those type of people that a person is light skinned. It's those mulatto type of people that are light skinned.
not really
The
mulatto.
half whites. Cause I'm gonna be honest. When I moved to Jersey, that's when I wasn't considered light skinned anymore. in New York, I'm considered light
skin,
skinned.
yeah.
But I moved out here, and because they have so many in South Jersey, not up north, but a lot of people are mixed. They're half black and half white, so they don't consider me light skinned because
Yeah.
there's other people that are walking around
Yeah.
high yellow and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe like you said, I think it depends on maybe what you consider light skin.
Yeah, because he's like my husband. He calls me like cornbread complexion. I think he's cornbread complexion, like
Cornbread early. Okay,
like a little golden situation,
All right.
Yeah,
so
caramel. Yeah.
So our love says our complexion does change.
Yes,
as
I wanted to
we
mention
age.
that too.
From dark
Because
to light though.
this came. I was dark skinned when I was a kid. Like I was white baby. Then I was brown skin. Then I was dark skin, but I was outside in the sun a lot. So my skin, I was dark skinned for like 2 years. Like I wish I could find me a picture. But I was dark skinned for 2 years, and I had so many different complexions. So that is true too. You kind of change. I wish I
All
could
right.
find
Will you review Fightland, Miss K? Thank you for the $2 super chat. I told you I'm most likely not. Lays, what do you?
They're trying to get you. They're trying to get you.
Lays, what are you saying? He said they think of Lays. Miss K, stop
Miss
the
K,
cat.
stop the cat.
What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Stop the cap. Okay, well, listen. I feel like this brother.
Miss K hard. It's gonna be hard on that brother.
No, I'm not.
But I was kind of like I was getting dark skin a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't see it because of my ring light.
Oh yeah, I can, but I feel like if I saw it in person, I can kind of get it a little bit.
I was dark skin for 2 years.
You see, y'all
He said,
woman
Miss
get.
K, you light skin. But see, and that's how I would be viewed for where I'm from.
Yeah.
But and then probably go down south and definitely. But where over here, where there's a lot of folks mixing with the whites, no offense.
Yeah.
Dang.
They come a lot lighter than sisters. So
Yeah.
what did you say, Detroit?
No, I was just thinking like it really don't matter. No, hold on. It's a lot of men that was. I'm confused. I never did this, but a lot of men was like, man, why he got braid? I don't like him got braid. I said, man, you don't supposed to be judging this man here. The woman's supposed to be worried about this. I'm worried about men in this society now because I'm kind of worried because some of your guys be judging men like it ain't nothing wrong with giving a compliment, but y'all deep diving the hair and the lips and the ears like you are a man. Let the ladies be women and let them judge it.
They want ghost
Right.
with the Caesar. They want
Yeah, like they talking about, ooh, he look good. Like, boy, you see what?
Oh my gosh.
Like,
But
bro,
that's
and
the
then I had
thing.
to check the thing like yo, This is a man saying this. I said I got to click on his profile, and the dude looked like he was, kind of sus, so he get a pass. But if you are a masculine man, you should not be doing that. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, that is
Did
kind of
y'all
odd for you to have
wait,
a
did y'all see
preference on him.
that little video with Marlon Wayans and that guy
Oh,
Funny
Marco.
Marco, yeah.
Yes.
And
90s
the
fine.
big dude in the back, yeah, it was like, man,
Pudgy.
you oh my god, you find that
90s
find this like, wait a minute, you doing too much.
Yeah,
You
y'all doing too much.
Miss K equal Redbone. Right, Redbone.
Yeah, I
Okay,
consider you
so
Redbone.
yeah, so I'm open minded on New James. I am too. I am too. I just had to point that petty thing out because I was looking at it the other day and I said, how come? And I said, this boy must have really blown somebody away in the, the what do you call that? The audition.
Casting.
During the audition. Yeah.
He looked like
Must
he
have blown
nailed
somebody
it.
away. Yeah.
And then
And I
you,
said,
you
He
also
kind of
got
low key sound
K.
like him a little. I mean, he kind of like they gave people the little teaser trailer. He kind of talked just like him when he was talking to Tommy. So I mean, he done studied
when I
on him a
saw
little
the
bit.
when I saw the teaser, I liked the dynamic. I did. I was like, "Oh, this is
Yeah.
cute,"
Well,
So,
Miss K.
first of all, I like little Tommy already, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But James in the trailer,
Uh-huh.
he a D boy. He outside. He getting that sun.
mm-hmm.
James and OG Power, he in the penthouse.
Okay.
He ain't outside. So the
That's
skin's gonna be a little brighter.
That's
But
right.
before I go though, on a real,
He house sneak. He turned into the
Yeah.
house sneak.
he
Nah,
in truth all day.
Got you.
the Tasha they got, she looked just like young Tasha. They
She
nailed
looked
that.
good. They did. I said, "Oh my gosh."
They did great with the
really
casting.
did a really good job.
They did. They
Oh my
did. I
God.
kind of rock with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna watch the first episode, and we'll see.
That's how I feel. Let me.
Miss K gonna watch the. So hold on. So that's how you feeling, PG?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna, you don't rock. You don't rock with it.
No, I'm rocking with it, but sometimes it's like, okay, is the show enough to review or just enjoy personally?
Yes.
9 times out of 10, I feel like I'm going to be compelled to review it because, I mean, we've been here 20 years already.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Might as well keep it going. But I'm not making promises. I guess that's my thing.
Yeah. I hope they have Ghost narrate too, but I think if not, they might make Tommy do it.
I didn't think about that.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm watching. I'm locked in because I trust Sasha Penn and I like the cast of it because they can act.
Yeah. It's it's gonna be good, I guess. It's gonna be good.
Yeah. Now Legacy, I definitely don't think I'm on.
I really don't want to watch that. But I kind of feel like I have this feeling when it comes to Legacy, the same type of feeling that I had when it came to The Shy, is that I started it, so I want to finish it. So is that, Detroit, I'm asking you, is it one season and it's done?
No, they gonna have multiple seasons of that.
Oh no, no.
I can't believe Miss K don't want to watch that, but watch it. The Shot. The Shot is probably one of the worst TV shows I've seen in 10 years, man.
But I started it, and I was, I was griping the whole way through practically, but people were invested in my reviews, so I said, okay, I'm gonna keep going for you guys. But you know how many times I wanted to give up on that show?
You know what, Miss K? I apologize. You know what? Because you are 100% correct. You know why? I just thought about it. That's how I feel about The Drop. The new Snowfall spinoff. When people, you know why I follow. You know what? The Miss K, you're 100% correct. If you don't really want to watch Origins, I will understand a Legacy because that's exactly how I feel about The Drop. I don't want to see Wanda. I don't want to see Leon. 2 of the most boring characters in Snowfall. Tell me I'm not lying, Miss K. That the characters are boring.
No, I don't care about the alphabet while she's. That's not boring.
She is boring. She should have got smoked. Wanda's up out of here, man. PG, I know you rock with her, but at least Miss K agree with me. Wanda is so boring, bro. They just force that character on y'all.
Clean or just in general?
I didn't care for Wanda, but I loved me some Leon. I didn't think he was boring.
Leon should have got smoked too.
Like he
I
did.
liked his
Just like
character arc.
Marvin got smoked, he should have got smoked.
How
No.
could you think that Leon was born when he gave one of the most? Oh my God, that scene when he came to the jail and he saw Franklin's face and he was like, "Yo, you better!" He freaking went off.
That's
That was
about the best
so
acting. He's a
riveting
good
and
actor, but he
oh
ain't
my
did nothing since
God,
then. Leon, hey Scully,
stop
man,
it.
you should have smoked. He took your kid away from you, and you ain't do nothing about it. Like what?
Oh my gosh.
That ain't happening in L.A. in no world. Y'all. I mean, with PG, you have, you know, what I mean, you
But
come on, PG.
Leon carried a lot of the story.
Yeah.
There was
Man,
a lot of
I
things
gotta go. I'm about to go.
you can't call him boring because there was a lot going on in the
Yeah.
story because of him.
But Franklin carried him though. Franklin
Him
carried
deleting
him.
that little girl had a lot to do with the storyline and everything.
It
So
did.
I
It was
don't
a powerful
know.
scene, but he should have got smoked though.
I
Okay.
think you just mad because he went to Africa and you ain't like it.
No, and I ain't had nothing to do with being African. I'm glad that he went to Africa, but the thing is, he should have got smoked. You don't take nobody's seat away from them, even if she was a demon. Ain't nobody gonna let you get away with that. Not that's why I said it's a TV story.
Who was the demon?
What's that girl's name? Scully's.
Khadijah?
Khadijah. She was a demon.
I hated that she had my name. I'll tell you that now, child. Um,
But yeah,
but
but I feel what you saw. I feel what y'all saying though, because I'm September 8th. I'm starting to think people like, hey, you gonna watch? I'm like, I saw the little teaser. I'm not really feeling that. I don't want to
oh,
see.
I didn't see the teaser. I'm gonna have to
Oh
go watch
yeah,
that.
there's a teaser out there.
Hmm. Okay,
That
I'm gonna
didn't
have to
show
watch.
much.
I know it
It
did.
definitely was a teaser.
It was. Did it look good?
I don't have no
That's all I need to
comment.
know. See, she don't want to keep PG don't want to keep it a buck because PG was like, "Oh, I
Because
can't
it's a
wait for
teaser.
it."
I mean, the
Man,
teaser
look, bro.
wasn't, it didn't make me excited, but it still didn't make me like,
Exactly.
I'm gonna
you
give it a
know.
try. I'm gonna give it a try. Only because it
Mhm.
talks about the what is it? It's like the gangs and stuff. I'm kind of afraid to watch it.
Why?
I just feel like it's gonna be violent.
It's
Oh,
gonna be. It is gonna be violent. It's probably gonna be goofy too. But you know,
Mm, okay.
we shall
I guess
see.
you never know since John Singleton ain't a part of it anymore.
Yeah.
God bless
Unless
his soul, man. They didn't.
unless yeah, there's a mentor that took up, he took up his mantle. I said not mentor, a mentee. I'm sorry, I said mentor. So we'll see. Well, we don't know, but hey, I gotta figure something out so that this channel doesn't go dry. So listen, I wasn't planning on doing Fight Land or whatever the heck. I don't know what that's about. I don't,
That's a
I don't.
British. It's about boxing. You ain't got to worry about that. We got. If you don't want to watch it, you got the drop. You got a different world spinoff. I'm gonna watch that because I
A
was a
different
fan
world
of the OG.
spinoff.
Mm-hmm.
Next
What?
month.
Next month,
Okay.
and then you got Why Did I Get Married 3? I'll be watching that. It come on
Sure.
Netflix.
Okay.
That's a movie or a show?
That's a
Movie.
movie.
I
Oh,
mean, I
okay.
could get back in my little when I was doing my little Netflix movies and Netflix. I said Netflix. Did I say Netflix? Wow, Netflix movies. Doing that and stuff. I don't want to disappear from the channel like I did the last time. So right now
Miss
there's
Cat be
nothing.
watching. She'll be watching OG Power. I'm not OG Power. She'll be watching Legacy and Origins and don't worry about. She ain't going nowhere, y'all.
So
She watched the
God.
shot, y'all. If anybody can watch the shot, PG, you can watch anything. That's a fairy tale of Chicago. People from Chicago don't even like that show.
Dang. Well, you didn't
He
like
said it's a
BMF, so
he said it's
Hey,
a
exactly.
fairy
I definitely
tale
that don't represent them.
of Chicago. There
shout
was
out to
so much
Chicago.
going on in that show. Stop it. Anyway, I'm not ever defending it, but whatever. I watched it and I'm done. Okay. Somebody said Average Joe season 2. I never watched the first season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch. I think about because I met the actors on the show when I was actually in Chicago randomly. So
What,
I'm gonna
Average
tune
Joe?
in. Yeah, it's a female actress and a male actress. I didn't know. I knew her from something else, and we was randomly at a restaurant at a bar, and she was listening to shows that I may recognize her for because I couldn't figure out where I knew her from. And so she told me it was Average Joe, and I was just like, it's something. It's Dion Cole. He's one of my favorite comedians, so I
Oh,
want to check
okay.
this show out.
Is he the one that's being the Old Spice commercials?
Yes,
I love him. I love that, and I love the lady that's with him that
yes.
plays his wife in there. I love they're so cute together.
And,
But
and shout out to my husband because he was actually featured on the Netflix not feature, but he's in the beginning of the his
mm,
Netflix show, not show, but like
mm-hmm.
stand up. And
Yeah.
I was mad because you can't see me, but you can see him.
Oh, so let me ask you guys this before we go. Right, the Different World spinoff, is it like a Bel Air type of thing? Like
It's they
it's drama,
they in college and
but is it
that's the one.
dramatized? Is what I'm saying. Like you know how Bel Air is like the
Yeah.
dramatized
Um,
version of
Yeah, yeah,
Prince
yeah,
of
yeah,
Bel Air.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Fresh Prince. Okay, okay. That I'm interested in that then.
Because it seems like it's the kids, right, of some of the castmates, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ah, that's cute. All
Dwayne
right.
Wayne's and his his daughter.
Mm,
Mm, that's
yeah.
good. Okay. All right, guys. What's coming up on your channel, pretty girl? What's happening? Talk to me.
What's up already is that live I just did a couple hours ago. In terms of the future, I'm not sure, you guys, honestly. Notification bells, that's all I can say.
Message.
She might retire, y'all. She might be up out of here, man. She might be on. Yeah, I seen the Raising Canaan up out of here. Snowfall it might be
We'll,
curtains, but
we'll
no,
see. It's a couple shows I want to start watching, like Lioness and things like that. So if I see a few,
that's what we talking about right now. I'm not trying to meet Inga and who
okay,
else? Meet Inga. We talking about Linus. Then we talking about the Atlanta, and then we gonna I'm gonna do it, but like the drop, it better be good, man. If the drop is terrible, and I'm not liking it, I'm not watching it no more.
Mm,
Better be
okay.
good.
One kid, Whitley and Dwayne, and then he said, nope, straight up the same. So what does that mean? It's not dramatized?
We don't know because we ain't even seen the episode yet, but I think it's on Netflix. They're gonna have a bunch of cussing on there. Trust, believe
I will
that.
tell you this: if it's not dramatized, I'm probably not watching it. I
yeah,
was a fan of I was a fan of A Different World, but I don't care about a reboot.
yeah, like
Debbie
another
Allen is the
Yeah,
direct. She's the director, so I trust that woman.
who?
Debbie
Debbie
Allen.
Allen.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because she
True.
was a part of the original, so that's cool.
Yeah, but I don't feel like I'm not gonna watch a comedy and come on here and review it. I could, I'm
You
not.
remember that joke? That's kind of weird, like
Yeah,
reviewing a
that's
comedy.
freaking doing that.
Yeah, I can
So,
see it now.
oh well. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for being here. I can't tell you what I'm doing. I don't know. I have nothing. All right.
But we do have something we need to
Oh,
hopefully in the
we
next week or
sure,
two.
girl, you are so right. Thank you for saying that, and I'm excited about that. So I hope you guys are too. Okay, so as we continue to collab and come up with different things, just keep that notification bell turned on. There probably are gonna be, from me especially, some movies maybe coming that I didn't see. I don't know, and just talk about it with y'all real quick. But sometimes, people don't be in my lives like that when I do that. So that's another thing that deters me. Like, why waste my time if
Hmm.
y'all ain't gonna show the freak up, right?
And we doing Breaking Bad too, right?
Breaking Bad. So I'm
Oh,
waiting on Moochie with that. I'm thinking that I might have to do some episodes on my own because, yeah, no, I
I
want to
might
get it
take it.
done.
Depend on how you feel. I might take Moochie's spot until she come back.
Listen,
Take a spot.
folks
Because I
are
rock with Breaking Bad.
folks are welcome to fill in slots.
I will too.
Even when, yeah, and Pretty Girl watched it too. So even when she's there, we can have certain discussions, especially on certain episodes. We gotta talk about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I got to get Mary King. Yeah, I got to get Mary Kingstown a spot. That show was fire.
Yeah, and I never saw it.
Yeah, it's on my list, Troy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. Thank you, AG. I appreciate you, honey buns. All right, thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of y'all. Your queen. Me and B, I think that's how you say it. DeMarcus, Vaughn, Art, Love, Lays, Star, Alexander. You know, y'all just the bomb. RC was in the building. J Mac was in the building a little earlier. J9898. Thank you, mate. And all the rest of the people. I appreciate you. I appreciate my co-host, my guest, my panel. I mean, I'm not gonna freaking talk about a show 2 times. Okay? So when it's me by myself and then the panel, it means everything. That's the only reason why I'm gonna go and talk about a show 2 times. When I say 2 times, I mean I'm not gonna do it by myself 2 times. So I appreciate the panel so very much. Pretty Girl Loves Trap content. Subscribe to her channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when she uploads videos and stuff. Detroit Kings. What is your channel called, Detroit? Is it just called Detroit Kings?
Yeah, yep. That's it.
Subscribe to his channel, guys. You know what I'm saying? He gonna talk his stuff, but listen, honey, it's entertaining.
It's entertaining, but I ain't going live without no TV shows. I'm gonna keep it above with y'all. Them days
There
over
has,
with.
yeah,
You
there
got
has
people
to
get
be.
mad, Miss K, for no reason.
Yes. Ugh.
I'm
There
good
gotta
on
be
that.
something. Yeah. So, all right, y'all. Thank you so much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you know when we upload more videos like this one. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Bye bye.
Have a
Thank you,
great night.
guys. You too. Thank you.